There we
Wow.
go.
Oh dear.
Hello, one and all, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well, because I am, for the most part. And we,
Bingo.
tonight, have a very interesting encounter, because it is episode 9 of chapter 4, and you, dear party members, are going, potentially, most likely, certainly, going to be facing off against a rather intrepid foe. Ben, you know this foe, don't you? Very well. As you attempted in the end of the session to dive bomber. After seeing the invisibility with your hell sight, I believe it was.
Yep.
And you basically ran into a brick wall, which was Zasmora, a creature that had been tasked with deleting some of you. Why is there 2 Kevins?
Oh, yeah, there's one here.
My apologies, I didn't spot the first one.
This is Big Kev.
Floor.
Big Kev means 2 Kevs.
No.
Oh,
I mean, I'll just delete the...
it's Kevlar.
There we go.
I think because he kind of merged with the floor a little bit.
Yeah, he's
Orange
camouflaging a little bit, yeah.
Hello, Raven.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very brief conversation was had, where you found out that she's obviously made some deal with the fake creatures of this realm, in a means to get you guys to this specific place. And that was after you guys entered a portal in the main town on New Horizons, chasing the Fae, trying to end the harassment of the festivities, and also gain a heart of a pixie for Kevin. Because Elbert is rather unfortunately ill, and there is a ritual that they are going to attempt that requires some unusual components, that being one of them. You guys fought your way here after dealing with some red caps and land yourselves in this position. I will hand over now to Ben first, as obviously we ended on Zasmora explaining about the Fae interaction that she's had. And I will give you a chance, if you do wish, to rebuttal in any way. And the same goes for any of the party members if they have something smart they want to say.
I think my answer was, when she turned up, I think it was like, a long time no see, Zasmora. Keeping your physique firm, I see.
Oh. Seems you have all improved in some manners, although, and like looks at Kevin and Paula, you have increased your numbers some.
Oh, I'm not actually here. I'm just a guest, I assure you. and I will do my best to hide behind the nearest object.
Isn't he carrying a dead pixie as well?
Yeah, he's currently like blade hilt deep into a pixie. Okay, so the room is kind of WYSIWYG. So you've got the potted plants around the edges of the rooms. You've got a couple that are a bit slightly central, and you had the chests that were mimics that obviously are corpses dotted around on the floor as well. Where do you choose to scurry to, Kevin?
I'm probably hiding behind the nearest slowly deflating mimic. I'm not going to do a very good job of hiding.
Roll a stealth
I'm just
check
making
with
a show of...
disadvantage. Because even if it wasn't deflating, you're not the smallest.
Just gotta find where the dice roller is. I did find it last time. I found it.
Oh my god. Oh!
Oh,
Disadvantage.
Oh, broken.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
My stealth skill is not great for my class anyway.
She
So it makes it a grand
she
total of
watches you
5.
kind of like drag the pixie over and kind of like slightly KO, and she kind of just like the rest. Everyone sees like a slight like the shoulders like shift slightly as if like a chuckle. Interesting. And she's gonna walk over towards you. And she's gonna kind of lean down over you, Kevin, as you're like kind of there with the pixie next to me. Why are you with these people then?
They saved my life.
Would you consider yourselves friends?
I consider myself to be an honored guest.
Very well. I hope you don't mind, then, doing what I need to do. Kind of stands up and, like, moves the staff from, like, that's on her back to, like, a more readied position. It is a shame. I do find some of you rather peculiar and interesting in your own ways. But things must be done. I'll give you guys a very quick moment to say or do anything if you wish.
I will use an action to pray.
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 Okay.
That's a joke.
What god?
Whoever's listening.
Roll a D100.
Oh, okay.
There is always people listening.
While doing that, can I give myself a little touch and do bolstering magic?
Bolstering magic, what does that do?
So for 10 minutes, when I make an ability check or attack roll, add a D3 to the result.
Okay. Novara, Josiah, Dax, Kevin.
Aaron Kennedy Alfortescue.
Yeah.
I'm
Basically,
gonna get my staff out.
because
That's it.
she's not immediately charging you guys. Essentially, you've got a setup round.
I will summon the magical longbow. I'll give it a go. Probably.
Fair enough.
I think Josiah sort of just cracks his neck and like moves a little bit closer, like preparing.
I think we'll get the turn order up then. Everybody.
For the record, during my setup, I will be looking for the exit.
There isn't one.
The room...
In this magical room with no windows or
Yeah, I was
doors,
gonna
right?
say, yeah, there are no windows or no walls, unfortunately.
I am going to do my damnedest to look for the exit.
Fucking run.
You know what? No, hang on. It sounds dumb, but it's fair. Give me a perception check. Obviously, I will add you onto the initiative order when I see your roll as well.
Yeah, perception first. No, that's 11, and initiative is grand total 15.
Wait, one with my hand, you can't see me. I have a question.
Go on, Liv.
Is initiative
Yeah.
a skill check? Ability check?
Say that
It's an
again.
ability check. Yes.
Is,
It is, yeah.
It is an ability check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you're asking is an ability check, but I believe everyone knows what
Initiative roll.
Yes.
he gets a
I get
yeah.
my
He's
D3
getting
on this
something
then.
added to him.
Okay.
I got 26.
Jesus. You can edit it yourself.
I think I've just have. It's gonna be funny, but I think it's changed.
5.
I'll change it for you. Hang on.
Thank you.
Right then. On this magical note. Liam, you actually are first to act, or Barnet is, I should say.
Yay.
What are you doing?
So Bonnie would like to get close and just slide in back here. So I'll just go wee, then delete that. Never
So you're
bonus
just gonna go
action.
wee?
I'm doing that in the
Sorry.
morning.
Having a wee.
Oh. Then I'm going to do my rage.
Fair enough.
I need to do my rage. A 4? Oh, that. Imagine if you use one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon of damage type changes to the force, and it gains light and the thrown properties, with a normal range of 20 foot and long range of 60 foot. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon may reappear in your hand at the end of the current turn.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah. So that'll be my normal attack weapon, which is my battle axe. That'll be going on. But for this turn, I'm going to do 2 normal hits.
Okay.
So 23.
Hits.
Okay. That's going to do 10 damage. And then my second attack
And this is 10 force damage now, right?
is going to be force now, yeah. I don't think I make a difference, but I'll try it. 13.
13 will miss.
Okay, and then that's my turn done.
So, Barney, you run in and kind of run round to the side where she's, like, behind her. And with the slash of the battle axe as you start to rage, with it being infused, you feel it, like, dig in a little more and actually break through, like, some protection wardings and things that you can probably feel with this, like, ultimate force damage. And as you, like, kind of stagger back and then do a second swing, like, the deflection from, like, the natural protection she harbors put your balance off just enough that unfortunately you don't hit the second time. She does react to the damage you deal, but currently her focus seems elsewhere. Is that the end of your
Okay.
turn?
That's me done, yeah.
Okay. Zasmora is going to take the bottom of her staff and jam it into the floor. And you watch as the floor reverberates like... The equivalent is like a waterbed, as you can see like the waves ripple on the floor. And everybody, because everyone's within 40 feet, I believe? Let me double check Dax. No, Dax is outside of it. So everyone but Dax, can you make for me a charisma saving?
Ooh.
Oh. Hold on. Okay, I can't do a saving throws.
Oh god, I'm rolling like shit today.
That goes to it.
Wait, no, we're waiting on yours still.
Sorry.
Five.
Never mind.
Zasmora, you all start to see, and Dax, you see it from afar, but you see it more like foggy black tendrils emanating from the point of contact on the floor from the staff, but you don't actually see the reverberations in the floor like the rest of the party do.
Oh.
The rest of the party, what you see is you see a shadow overtake Zasmora, and her form distorts some, and the eyes go bright yellow, piercing through the shadowy form, as you see, like, shroud over enveloping her with, like, tendrils. The floor ripples and emanates around you, as all of your deepest and darkest fears start to be exacerbated and played on your mind and brought to the forefront of your memories.
Oh no.
Those that pass, which is Big Kev and Nivara, you guys are able to shrug off the effects for the most part, and you're able to, like, put your mind elsewhere and stern yourselves. The rest of you, it starts to really take hold, and you are all frightened of Zasmora for a minute. And at the end of each of your turns, you may repeat the save, but other effects will be happening as and when. Those that saved, you do not need to, or it's a one-time drop. But that is her
And
turn.
it's not like a spell or anything like that.
It's an effect.
Okay.
That is the end of her turn, though, as that is her action. As she basically shrouds herself in this fear-mongering state. Ken, it's on you.
I have pulled up my wrong spell list. Bear with me just a second.
Fine.
That's fine. Once my hard drive spins up again.
Feed the hamster.
Oh, go on, I've got one of these left. I am going to ask her, please, for... bear with me.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
It's a good job he doesn't do this for a living, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, stick to your day job. Oh, wait.
Can she give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah. It's at advantage. So we'll roll
Yeah,
two
okay.
d20s. So it is 19 plus.
Right, no, never mind. So, me muttering polite obeisances and asking that maybe she not look quite so terrifying as it is awfully off-putting for everybody involved. I'm just going to instead I will bonus action disengage and then run the fuck away.
Sounds good to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to about here.
Is that you done?
That is me completely done. I am expended.
Did Carrot eat the hamster? I am not sure, Marquis. But either way. Moving on. Nivara, it is now your turn.
That changes things.
Save at the end of the turn, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I did want to do something, but I don't know if it's worth it, so... Okay. Right, okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can imagine it was a big spanner in the works how the game state changed, so it's fine.
No, the fact that I have people that I wanted to not be frightened are frightened at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna go dead simple, dead basic. Start it
Sounds
off
good.
just to. I'm going to cast chromatic orb through the staff and just shoot her.
Right, so you're using charges from the staff.
That one doesn't use a charge.
Oh,
There are certain spells that don't use charges on the staff. I
Sounds
don't know
good
if
to
you
me.
want to reread it at some
no,
point.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Also, I just realised, Liam, can you quickly roll a d20 for me? I forgot to do it.
Ooh.
Oh, face stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
4.
you're fine. Carry on, Bruce.
I'm going to use. Let's go for thunder damage. My favourite. Why not?
Sounds appeasing to me.
Ooh, that'll be a 24.
I believe that hits.
Cool. And she's gonna take. Yeah, thunder. Oh my god, roll the damage. Oh, not too bad. 14 points of thunder damage.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna take a couple of steps back. Just a couple.
Okay. So as you kind of just stare into the piercing yellow eyes that you vividly remember from that dream when you first encountered Zasmora, you see the form start to reverberate and change. You can feel the floor like waving beneath your feet. And you start to like feel like the back of your neck starts to get clammy and cold. You instinctively like just point the staff. I just realised you should have had disadvantage on the attack. Did you do that? Oh,
Why? I'm not frightened.
Oh no, you saved, didn't you?
She
Okay.
wanted to do things to other
Right,
people.
Ignore that
Oh,
slight over-exaggerated description then, because I was doing it as if you were frightened. My bad.
No. Like,
no. Yeah, I
Maya's
fucked up. That
met
was my-
bigger monsters than her. Like,
You,
no.
You lower the staff and you shoot a small orb of thunderous damage. It just kind of hits straight in the sternum, and you just see it just rock her a little bit. She fronts it pretty well, but obviously thunder damage does
It
tend to
still
have a
did
lot
damage.
of... It's concussive, it's heavily concussive, and it just shocks her a little bit, but she stands firm. And you take a couple steps away. Is that you've done?
Yeah, she just takes a couple of steps back and is like, "Good to see you again." And then that's the end of her turn.
Zasmora is going to use legendary action. She's going to dash. Unfortunately, dashing in this manner does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So, Liam, unfortunate. As she's just going to narrow her eyes clean at you, Nivara, as she goes 5, 10, 15, 20, and basically charges clean at you.
Cool.
And then obviously readies herself for a strike of some sort, but it is not her turn. Jax.
I've learnt new stuff now.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Danny.
Yes.
Counter charm.
Right.
Can it be used if people are already frightened?
Read me the spell, please.
As an action can perform until the end of next turn. During that time, you're an offending creature within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
I will
Yeah.
say, for the sake of, you know how people repeat the save at the end of their turn? It would work for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it would work.
Okay, so
Cool.
I'm going to try and possess
Because
myself.
it doesn't specify it doesn't work
10,
on repeated
15,
saving
20.
throws.
It's just ending in effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the stronger suits of the bardic class, shall we say? Is that kind of
Bards are the
charm,
ultimate
but-
support class in both social and
Yeah.
combat. It is their specialty.
You love a bard.
And shit like that is the best thing. They're not known for being like wizards and sorcerers and doing mad damage. They're not known. Well, they are known for bossing social encounters. That's also their thing. What's the radius on that?
30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm just within 30 feet, so as an action I'll do that.
Just give me a sec. I'm making the aura visible.
One or everyone.
Yeah, smart bard can really screw over a campaign.
Yeah. Why Bard's my favourite class to play as.
Yeah. Not that I'm saying that bitterly, you understand.
No, definitely not some PTSD laced in there.
Yeah.
And I can happily say it wasn't me. Is that you now done? Everyone should be
Yeah.
able to see that aura. I'll
What
just
does that
keep
do
it up.
again?
And you get advantage on the save against the frightened, which will be at the end of your turn.
Watch. Yeah.
Yeah, till my
So
next
obviously,
turn
at
comes
the
round.
minute, Jose, you are frightened.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you'll get to repeat the save, now at advantage.
Sweet.
For the majority of you, this is the first time seeing Zasmora's form like this. The only person who saw this form before was Nivara. Excuse me.
Maybe that's why she's not frightened.
Yeah, because she did present herself in a shadowy form with those piercing yellow eyes. It's your turn.
Yes. I'll fire my bow and arrow because I am scared and I can't move forwards and all the cool shit I want
yeah.
to do I can't do.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. This is with disadvantage, isn't it?
Please, yeah.
I'll just roll that one and then I'll do a.
A 14 is a miss. But a 20 is a hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Advantage.
Yes, an advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So probably like landing a shot and seeing that she can, if she bleeds, we can kill it, kind of thing. Like landing a shot, he probably thinks, oh, actually, I can get in again, and like draws his rapier and starts charging.
Yeah, you
in.
take the first shot and you wildly, you draw it quickly and just let go without even thinking. And despite being scared on the second shot, you kind of just you kind of close your eyes and you use your other senses. You can't be frightened if you can't see it, and you listen. Draw, take a shot, and you don't hear it clatter against the tiling, and you open your eyes again and you see that it's kind of embedded in the back of the thigh almost, the arrow. And with that instilled, if it bleeds, we can kill it type of notion.
Yeah.
You steamed yourself, and the effect ends. You are no longer frightened. Is that you done? Oh,
Yep.
of course it is, because it's the end of your turn. Make the save.
Yep.
Hold
Yep.
Yes. Green chest.
That's the chest with shell in it.
Is she still locked in it, or is it open?
I think we opened it, but then
She's
Yeah.
still inside,
I was
tied up.
getting out. I thought I said was
Oh,
getting her out
oh, wait.
when we were getting the
No, you
pixie
did, you
sorted.
did.
Yeah, so she should be in the corner, hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it, okay. Okay. She's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was after that when the hell site was propped and we saw Zasmora standing where she is.
Cool. Okay. Well, I won't do that then. Bonus action disengage.
Yep.
Go to there. I'll pop a shot. Disadvantage.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Twelve.
That is a miss.
Didn't make it worse, but
Action bonus, yeah, done.
Is that you done?
Saves.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
At advantage, because you are. I will give it you. You're just inside. Meets beats. Well done. You have saved. I believe the only person now that is still frightened is Barney.
On it.
yeah.
Speaking of the devil.
I feel useful.
Okay,
Yep, very
I'm
good.
going to throw
Yeah.
my very
This is how
special
bards
battle axe
excel, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
that can now
Oh,
come back to me.
Oh yeah, go
Uh,
on.
I got a question about this now. What damage will it do? Because its first
Force.
toll has 1d8 and 1d10.
Still force.
No, it's how much damage you'll take.
I will give you the
'cause it's
lower one. The
versatile.
lower one.
Okay,
Because it's been thrown. It's not got the force behind it that a battle axe being wielded with two hands would have.
hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh no!
So that's going
What?
to be 21.
That was a D20. Wait, did you mean to roll a D20?
Yeah, you
Oh,
rolled a d20.
I meant to be d6. So. That's even better.
Big difference.
22.
Yeah, 22 does hit.
That's going to be then that's a. It's rolled a d10. Don't tell you rolled a d10. Hold on, let me just. Damage? No.
Liam, just roll it manually, bud.
I have it come through the second time. Just took a while.
So the 12 is correct.
No, it's
No, it's
what is it? I
D10.
clicked the 8.
Just roll a D8. Just roll a D8.
Okay, I was gonna roll a d8. It's just I'm clicking d8. It's going d10. You want a d10, right? Okay.
Okay,
So,
8.
8 plus 4, 12 plus 2 rage damage.
You don't
14.
get you don't get your strength on it's a dex on throwing.
Oh.
It's versatile.
Yeah. Well, no, it's is that what?
No, it's both. That's what the weapon's
versatility is
versatile, so it
weapon
does a
die
D.
damage.
Sorry, it's has the thrown ability. So I think you can still use it because you use it with javelins, right? You use strength with javelins. I don't think
Yeah.
it changes.
My hand axe is on my javelins or strength.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not something I normally deal with. Liam yeeting battle axes. So
Yeah.
8 plus 4 for 12.
Then plus another 2 for rage.
Rage is for
You
melee
only get
attacks.
rage on melee.
Oh, he's only melee rage. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still learning this a little bit. I don't really throw things very often.
No, you don't. But that's
I'm
fine.
angry.
I
And if
had,
it's reactive-
but don't get me wrong. I had this issue before with Ivanka. That's how I learned because I went to do it incorrectly as well.
Yeah. And it's a free action taken of weapon, isn't he?
Yeah, but if you're having to summon it back to you, it'll be a bonus action because it's going to be like Shadowblade.
It returns at the end of his turn.
Just going to turn this comes back to me.
Oh, so if you're ending your turn now, then yes.
Oh no, what I'm asking is if I got a javelin out, would that be a free action or a bonus action?
I'll give it you as a free action because javelins usually are pretty readily available because they're not something you bury in your pack.
Yeah. Okay. And isn't there, I got a lot of questions this round, sorry.
No, it's fine. The situation that's unfolded is something that we're not used to. It's fine.
I've got 2 attacks for my action. Can I fit on different weapons?
Yeah, I'll allow it because you've thrown your battle axe and you grab a javelin,
Yeah,
you
be
throw
throwing
that,
it.
and then at the end of your turn, the battle axe comes back. Yeah, I like it. It works. I'll
Yeah.
allow it. I don't know if rules would naturally allow it, but I'm going to allow it because I like the idea of it.
And just in case. 18.
18 hits.
And this would work fine. Ignore the rage damage again, so 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Javelin doesn't do as much as you would expect. I should have said it as well, but the same with Josiah's bow attack.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So do I need to do my
Charisma saving
Charisma
throw
check.
at advantage.
that might help me a little
Wow.
bit.
Yay, Bob.
Yay.
Yay!
That is a pass.
I'm no longer scared.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the aura from visibility, just because obviously everyone has passed, so there is no need for it to be visible.
Well, it drops anyway after my turn, so.
Okay, that's fine.
It did the job.
No, it did.
What?
Literally, it
Brilliant.
saved that. Yeah,
What
Yeah.
spell was that again?
it wasn't a hit. What Zasmora did wasn't a spell.
No, Bard.
Oh, counter charm.
Count,
Health charm.
Okay.
Fucking
It's an
great.
ability, not a spell.
Yeah.
Against a creature that like preys on fears and like exploits them. Perfect. End of your turn. It is Zasmora's turn. We're going to see if the ability she used for the thingy comes back. It does not. Instead, seeing as she's, quote, surrounded by 3 of you in close proximity, she's going to use her staff sweep. So, can Nivara, Josiah, and Dax all make a strength saving throw, please? Yeah, Zasmora has 2 like, I didn't add these. These are base kit. 2 recharge abilities.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice. I'll let you guys see the stat block post combat
Spicy.
because it's a nice character. Josiah, there we go. Josiah, you just succeed. So we'll get to you in a second. But Dax and Nivara, you both fail. You're both unfortunately knocked prone as the staff, she basically lowers it to the ground and you just hear the metal on tiles screeching as she just whips it around in a circle and like cracks both of you in like the shins, knees, ankles area and just knocks you clean off your feet. Josiah, it hits you with a thud and you will take half damage, but you manage to stern your feet to the floor enough after seeing the 2 get knocked down that you don't get knocked prone.
Yeah.
This attack does a beautiful 3d8. So 11 points of damage to both Nivara and Dax.
And
Only
5.
5 to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Now she then like brings the staff up and just kind of readies it again, like she ain't gonna say it, but there is a sly look of impressed that you don't get knocked on your ass unlike the other 2. Like, because at the end of the day, you and Nivara kind of are like the prime targets because you 2 are the people she's had interactions with.
Yeah. I just look at her and it's like, I've seen bigger waves.
Ending that turn. Kev, it is on you.
All I wanted to hear was that there's somebody still on their feet.
There is Josiah.
But not quite adjacent enough to give me a sneak attack bonus.
Unfortunately,
Which is what I was really hoping for. So I think the smart move for me then, especially now that people aren't afraid anymore, is to scooch up and hold an action to unleash the whip.
Okay.
Or basically as soon as somebody scoots up close enough for me to get my sneak attack bonus in.
Yeah, no, that sounds good to me. End of your turn.
Yep, calling it.
She's going to use legendary action.
Please no.
Not on you, you're okay.
Right.
She's going to spin the staff around and she's going to like do a leaning lunge strike at a reach and she's going to slam into Dax with it. At advantage because you are prone.
Yeah.
So we'll do first d20, second d20. Thank God for advantage. Holy shit. Does
I'm gonna actually no, don't you dare. What's it called? Brain work fast.
Silvery Barbs.
I can't
Thank you,
play
Silvery
like that.
Barbs.
Because I was about to say it. as well.
Silvery Barbs.
okay on the 14, I assume.
Yes, of course, yeah. You have to take the lower
9.
roll.
Nope.
No, that's what I rolled.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go.
I tried.
No, it was
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
It is this much damage. 15
Sorry,
points of
sorry.
slashing damage. As the staff swings around, you notice at the end there is a slight ring. It's like a ringed staff, and at the end there is like a small section of blades that basically, like, you thought they were charms maybe when you heard the metal on metal like jingling, but no, this is like a bladed flail almost at the end of a pole arm, and these blades just all flick at once and just rake into you, and then as she drags it back, they kind of just drag down like a portion of your torso, just raking at you. It's painful.
Yeah.
Sounds it.
Yeah. That is the end of her legendary action, though, as it is
Who
now
are you
Nightfire's
giving,
turn.
advantage to?
Oh yeah, that's a
Silver
good point. Rose.
I'm going to give it to. Let's give it to Josiah. Sorry.
Ooh la la.
It looks like he's about to do something in a second, so he looked angry.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say. He looked pissed off. I'm going to stand up to start off my turn.
I'm good.
Yeah. And then. Oh. I've got so many things to do, and I'm kind of thinking.
While you're
What would be
thinking,
funny?
are you now stood upright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stood up right. Oh, so you should go.
That's all the
Yeah.
prompt I need.
Held action.
18 to hit,
An 18 hits.
and then it's going to be one of those plus
What are those?
that much mundane slashing damage,
Okay, got it. Which, unfortunately, as you have heard in previous descriptions, is halved.
which is why I'm pointing that out, and this much of it is psychic. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is so pretty.
Beautiful.
Oh, dear God.
That's a lot of damage.
What the good
May,
news or the
may
bad
the
news?
devil bless you.
I'll take the good news and nothing but the good news, please.
The good news is that is incredibly good rolling. Bad
I
news
know
is
that's
it
good
is
rolling.
also she's also resistant to that.
No, I said nothing but the good news. You're giving me bad news and I don't want to hear it.
At least it's not immune.
Yeah, not
That's
immune.
positive.
Not immune.
The good news is she's not immune.
Just
Bad
doesn't
news
give a
is-
shit. Yeah. But it's still incredible damage. That's going to be 12 plus 3, 15 points of damage still.
It's still all right. That's still all right.
That's
Yeah.
it's almost like I would rather it not have the 3 out of 4 6s because it's so pretty when you get all of them. It's like, no, I don't want none of them. Fuck you, but it's still really good damage.
Yes, please continue with your turn. I hope that bought you time enough to think what it's going to be.
You know what? Seeing that happen, Navara kind of steels herself and is just going to wander slowly around Zasmore and go, "You're not going to hit me again." Wait a minute. In her accent, sorry, brain melting. You're not going to do that again. Yeah. And I'm going to cast lightning bolt, and it's going to shoot like straight past and straight down, so it's going to miss Dax and just
Yeah.
go straight. That's.
On.
I think it's pedal to the metal at the moment, or whatever they say. Pedal to the metal.
Out of the medal.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
save, isn't
Ciao.
it? Rose.
It is a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw.
dex,
Ooh,
okay.
36 points of damage.
She will have advantage. She has
Tell me
advantage
about-
against. Fuck you. Right, so we'll re-roll the 18, I'm going to assume. Into an 8. Plus 2, so 10. That is a fail.
That's
Nice
a fail.
one.
36 points of lightning damage. Ka-chow.
Down to 18.
Oh, she resisted. Fucking. Oh, okay.
She
I'm
has-
assuming
She has a
this is
plethora
everything.
of... Not everything, but she has quite a few. There
Okay,
has been some damages you guys have dealt so far that she hasn't resisted. Those being
And
Thunder
then,
and Force.
Okay, yes. I'll remember
I got
those.
the best range this game.
And then I'm going to be back 5 feet just to support a little bit more. And yeah, that's it. End of my turn.
Okay. Axe.
Okay, I'm going to inspire Josiah.
Okay.
Increase his rage a little bit more.
Yay.
And then I'm going to back away, so I'm a little bit on the tender side.
Crawling.
Turn. Yeah.
Okay. As you get to there,
Stand up first.
as you
don't
get
forget.
to there, are you standing up?
Yeah.
As you get to there, she's going to make an attack of opportunity.
How big is the range?
She's got a 10-foot
Oh,
reach.
Ooh.
I forgot to give my advantage.
You want to give it quickly?
Josiah's already got one, hasn't he?
Yes.
So Barnet.
Okay. So, the attack against you, Dax. 14 to hit.
Bang on.
She is going to deal a combined 19 points of slashing damage.
So, am I?
After just finishing raking the pole arm back, you kind of push yourself up to your feet and take a few steps back. Here's Nivara like say something sassy and vengeful to Dustmore, so she turns her head, but kind of hears you kind of stepping away, and then just reaches round and just thrashes you in the back with the blades again as they just crash you across the back.
I'm down. Even with a con save, it can't save me.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw then? For injury. This is for an injury.
Oh no. Somebody left.
Injury to the dead.
That is a pass, because it was only DC 10 or half the damage, whichever's more.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're fine. You do
Oh,
not
you
take an
me,
injury.
My dead thing.
Okay. So,
You're unconscious though, right? Not dead
Yeah.
dead.
he's unconscious. So
Well, we wouldn't
Yeah.
know. We just see you fall
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
yeah,
Okay.
you see him like kind of hit the floor face first and like skid ever slightly on the floor. And Kev will see like the wide grin as she turns her attention to the more active members of the combat.
Mhm.
Josiah.
Yep, seeing this, and he's not happy. He sort of shouts, Dax! And he runs here to flank. Right, give me a second with this, because a lot
Okay,
of things are going to happen.
I'll let you cook.
So, Baleful Interdict, my PP bonus action, activates. Using my then other ability with that, I can have advantage at the end of my turn with all my attacks. Then what he's going to do is use his Baleful. No, not that one. He uses life transfer. I'm just looking at that one. Infernal Conduit. There you go. So he has to do like an attack, and then he can drain energy. So he's going to attack with advantage.
Yep.
I assume it's just going to be an unarmed attack.
Do you not have a? You've got your rapier, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
If it doesn't specify, you just use your rapier, I reckon. I don't know, like. What's it say?
if they are willing, this is a melee attack spell with which you are proficient.
Yeah. So as long as you're proficient with the weapon, you can use the weapon.
Oh, just use the rapier then. Okay. I'll do that with advantage.
18
18?
hits.
So then I can use 2 Infernal Conduit dice, 2d10, and see how much HP I get drained from her.
Oh.
But this is what I mean about being spent after this.
What damage type is it?
I think it's necrotic. Lose 6 points sacrifice. If you touch, they take necrotic damage equal to your roll. Yep.
She doesn't take any.
Oh.
She's
Do I,
immune.
do I get HP then?
You
Is
get
it?
HP equal to the damage she takes, right?
Yeah. If it's damage she
Does it
takes,
say?
then it's none. Unfortunately. If it's damage you
Equal
deal
to the damage
or
roll.
damage you take, wording is very important there. If it's the damage you deal, then yes. If it's the damage she takes, then no.
So as you roll is the number of hit points. You transfer if you touch an ally, you lose hit points. Yeah. If you're touching an enemy, they take necrotic damage equal to roll, and you gain that many hit points. So yeah, 0.
Yeah. That's shitty. But
Well-
you wasn't to know.
Yeah.
Carry
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. That's fine. So he'll do his next thing,
Okay.
which is he will pop one of his invoke authorities, well, his last invoke authority, and he'll get another action with attacks. So you then do 2
Nice.
attacks
Yeah.
with advantage.
These are just straight up. Oh, yeah, that's what we like.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't know if that's fake. No, that won't be there.
No, that has.
Yeah, so done it right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, that's 17.
You just
Is your rapier
rolled an 8.
magical?
no.
Okay. 24 hits. So 30 damage total. Taking 15 of it. As she's resistant to non-magical weapons.
Yeah. And then and then sadly his seal will go off, but then that causes necrotic, so that causes nothing. So he's like, oh well.
End of your
And that's his
turn.
turn done. Yeah.
Polar.
I'll desummon the bow, going to Ray of Frost.
Okie doke.
22.
Nice.
22 hits.
Eight cold.
Takes 4.
God damn.
Yeah. I hadn't seen this stat block for a while because we hadn't needed it. But she has a lot of resistance and not much to conditions, but to damage types, quite a few. Yeah. But you do manage to shoot the Ray of Frost, and like she's being hit from all sides, but you notice like she's stoically just shrugging these attacks off as best as she can, but the damage is racking up. Slowly but surely.
Question about rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth damage, sneak attack.
Is
If
it with a
I'm-
weapon attack or a spell?
Not for this turn. I'm prepping up for next
Okay,
one.
okay.
If I'm hidden,
Yes.
if I hide behind the chest and stealth,
Yeah.
does that give me? That doesn't give me advantage shot.
It would if the chest was big enough to hide you. Not to mention she's 8 to 9 foot tall and can easily see over.
See over it, yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
This room was designed for not many places to hide. This is
It was an
borderline
idea.
an arena.
Yeah. I'll stay where I am.
No, she crafted this place. She knew what she was doing. There are some places, but not many.
Hide in the bush.
You could. But you really want to dive into an unknown fake plant?
No.
I'm more than happy to let you.
No.
Can you roll me
I
a
don't trust
d20 as well,
anything.
by the way, for your Ray of Frost?
Spell.
I realise I forgot to do it for the counter charm of Dax, but it doesn't matter, it's way past, you're fine. End of that turn. Ban it.
Has that triggered any point?
Once, it did.
Okay.
It did once,
it's
and
gonna
it turned Dax, I believe, invisible when it happened.
Right, okay.
Oh, no, it made someone fly, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So it's a random.
Is the bush strategy effective? Only when Gorgor did it, because Gorgor mastered the art of stealth bush. No other PC has ever done such a thing. Only Gorgor.
I did it on the Scooby-Doo one shot.
Yeah, but with the Scooby-Doo one, I also...
It didn't work. 'cause
I
just-
kind of made semi-cartoon physics because it was funny.
Okay. I'm gonna run up.
Yeah?
Is it still gonna be free action for me to take a weapon and I'll go in my bag?
If it's in your bag, no. The only reason why I
Well,
allowed it, the only
I'm
reason why I allowed it
hold
with
on,
the javelin is because they're carried on your back, and it's just a case of putting your hand up to grab one. Other weapons, I would argue it's going to be at least a bonus action, at least.
So would you say be bonus action for a hand axe to grab?
Yeah, but you have
Okay,
your
I'll do
great
that in my
axe. So.
turn. My battle axe, yeah, but I do
Yeah,
have a
teleport
plan.
it back to you. Okay, go on. I'll let you cook.
But okay, it can't happen this turn now. I got advantage, haven't I, because of the
Yes.
thingy.
On your first attack from
yeah,
Silvery Barbs.
Silver Barbs I gave you.
19 hits. You guys have done well to hit.
Okay, it's definitely max damage. I'm not using. I'm using 2 hands at the moment.
It's
That's
5
gonna be
points
10
of damage.
It's force.
Oh shit, it is, yeah, so 10. Never mind. Thank you. I forgot that was your thing.
Yep.
17 just
17.
hits.
Okay. Ooh. 15 damage, sorry, because I got 2 rage in there, though.
Yeah, so as you just kind of run up and you just kind of land one hit, land the second hit, and you kind of leave like a gaping wound in the like lower of her back, and you can see like blood start to like flow out, but you notice that the blood dissipates almost instantaneously with like a shimmer of like yellowy light.
Ooh.
The wound is still there and she's injured, but you just a little thing you notice.
Yeah. So for a bonus action, I'm gonna grab my hand axe.
Okay.
That's me done.
It is Zasmora's turn. Does her spooky ability recharge? No. Does her staff sweep recharge? No.
No.
Are we not immune to the?
You said it was a one-time pop
Spooky
thing.
ooky.
You're not immune to it for 24 hours when you save.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
not-
it's your only for the.
It's
Yeah.
that's for most things. This doesn't specify that condition, so she can,
Oh.
if she got it back, drop
Can
it
do it
again. Not only that as well, but Dax didn't get it, but he's okay. He's sated. Okay. She's gonna turn her attention to Josiah for a moment, and she's gonna use not the bladed end, but she's gonna use the more blunt end of the polearm, and she's gonna basically just try and jab you in the gut with it.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 24
Oh,
hit?
Yes.
Hang on.
Silver
24. Who's
Did
your
you get yours
advantage?
back?
Who is your advantage going to?
Josiah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
and-
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, 16 into a 16 plus 8 still hits. She's going to use one of her smites. She has 3 a day.
Ooh.
So, when Zasmora hits a creature with a melee attack, she can do additional radiant damage. So, let's do the radiant damage. Let's do the weapon attack first, which is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yup.
And then she's going to deal a further 2d8 radiant for another 7 in radiant.
Okay.
She's then going to bite you
Okay.
Ooh. You're in there.
with another 24 to hit.
Yep.
This is going to be a little more painful. 21 points of piercing damage.
Yikes. We need some heals.
And then her final attack with the
Oh,
weapon
God.
again. It's going to be at Barnet. She's not going to attack you this time. Like, she kind of hits you in the gut with the thing, and then you feel the radiant smite, like, kind of like double sucker punch you in the stomach. And kind of as you bend over slightly, she'll lean down and into like the side of your neck and shoulder, like the massive maw will open up of the lion's like head and will bite into you and basically like, shake you slightly, threaten to like knock you off your feet. She'll then, as she's still teeth into you, take the bladed end and thrust it at Barnet, who had obviously done some considerable damage in his turn. That is a 18 to hit,
Ooh. Yeah, that hits, yep.
dealing a grand total of 24 slashing damage down to 12.
Okay.
Then, because we're not done yet, as a bonus action, she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Pause for a
Didn't she
moment.
use that at the beginning of her turn?
What?
Didn't she use a bonus action?
No?
Sorry, I swear she did something at the beginning. Carry on anyway, I
she did the
apologise.
smite, but it wasn't a bonus action.
Yeah, no,
If that's
no,
what you thought, maybe. I'm just gonna use the skull.
No, I think because she was doing a lot of rolling and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think at the beginning of the turn. I think that's what's confusing me.
She's gonna cast it just there. And you'll see a very similar looking staff, and she's not gonna use it yet, but she likes to toy with her food, as you can see. She just wants you to know it's there, ready. As her turn ends, yours begins, Kev.
I'm sorry, Josiah, but none of the rest of us have bloody healing.
Well,
I am going to. It's probably a good idea for me to bonus action disengage because I don't know that spiritual weapon can opportunity attack, but I'm going to assume that it can.
I was going to say, you know it doesn't. Kevin probably thinks it can. Because at the end of the day, she spawned it in a way that it's literally looming over you, ready to swing, and she's made it so obvious in a way that you see and you know it's there and like almost taunting you.
Gander at my passive perception to see whether I'm just stood there oblivious, but no, I am not oblivious. So I am going to scoot, and I am going to attempt a medicine check.
Okay. Roll it.
This is not my forte.
I'm gonna say roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Still pretty good.
Okay. Reason being I asked for the disadvantage is because as you kind of like see the wound on the back and you lift the shirt to go and the blood is fully congealed and black. The flesh is cold to the touch and is nothing of any living creature that you recognize, which is the reason why it's a disadvantage, because it is totally alien to you, for what you would have expected from a compatriot that has just fell in combat. You luckily are able to rouse Dax in some god knows fashion with a 15.
Real
Dax,
panic.
you are awake
Shake him.
and on 1 HP. But just things that Kev notices, and obviously things didn't go as you'd expected. But you did your job.
I'm up. That's the main thing.
That's me. That's my turn.
Okay. Novara.
Cool, I'm not playing around anymore. So, right. Naya will walk around here to stand with her compatriots and go, you should have just left alone, and is going to cast Shatter on X marks the spot just here.
Yeah. So
Which
it's
I
going to hit
believe
her.
you'd only get
and-
past Nora.
Yeah. And the plant. And the plant.
Everyone was always constant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the plant pot, but I don't give a shit. Let's smash on plant pots. Like literally, I was sitting there seeing everybody standing around her and going, I can't shatter her. And then realised, oh, I can just bloody move. Cool.
no, it's
so
the
that
children
is
who are wrong.
Constitution saving throw.
Whew. Okay.
Oh, I should have cast that as well. I apologise. Ignore the
14?
second roll.
No, 13. Sorry, 13.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yay.
Ignore the second roll for that. Just ignore it. I rolled it twice. So it should be the top damage.
For 12.
12 thunder damage.
Very, very nice. And she's got nothing she can do against thunder.
No,
You
how's she
noticed that-
looking?
She's wounded. She's wounded, but she's still got a lot in the tank. But she's past bloody.
Alright.
And then I can't move away. I'll move back, just like circling her, like reminded of one of the there was like a lion tamer or something, I believe, in the circus early on that
Yeah,
was walking
there is.
around a wild
Yeah.
beast. So evoking that kind
Funny
of.
enough, I think
imagery.
he's the same guy that's now got the owlbear as well.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Is it the same guy?
It is, yeah.
Hey.
And then suddenly a thought that enters into Naya's head of, we kind of came here because of the circus. End of turn.
Oh no! What have you
Just
done,
pop.
Kevin? What have you done?
Big Kev.
And have you noticed that? Have you noticed that Zasmora didn't hit Kevin with the spirit weapon as well? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, drama.
I don't think spiritual weapon gives attacks of opportunities. But yeah.
Yeah. No.
Little weird things. Little oddities are happening.
No,
but
what I
never
meant
mind,
by it
carry
didn't
on.
attack is when she summoned it, it could have attacked, but it didn't.
It could have attacked. Yeah.
She held it. Dax,
My
your
feelings
arms
are
on
hurt.
HP.
Yeah, okay,
It was
so
internal thoughts, unless you can read minds. Sorry, apologies.
No, this
Mine.
is just shade on fucking
My
Joel at
feelings
this
are hurt
point.
out of character.
healing word on Josiah.
Okay,
Cool.
gonna roll it.
Yeah.
Nice bit of healing. Oh.
Oh,
12.
All right.
I'd say that. At least I'm in double digits again.
Oh god, was you
Yeah.
that low, Ben?
Yeah, I know. I was fucked.
you
Oh.
did 40 something points of damage in one turn.
No,
I think nearly 50.
I
Wasn't
know,
it?
I know I did, but I thought Josiah had a higher max HP than that.
Yeah, but I was fucked up for the turn before. I was fucked up for the fight before.
Right. Okay, I thought you were max.
No.
My bad. Okay.
No, it's Josiah, not Max.
Dax, is that the end of your turn? Because you're still prone, by the way.
Yeah, I was doing that's for the spell, D20.
Yes, thank you. You remember, you have to roll twice.
Oh, do
hmm
yeah.
Yeah, you specifically have to roll twice. Pola and Barney only have to roll once.
Fair enough.
We're cool.
So then 5, 10, 15 just to get away from
Yeah,
the
so-
spill.
Yeah, so you crawl along the floor.
Scooting side of
Stand
it.
up! Stand up!
I did stand up.
You didn't say
No,
it.
you don't.
No, I stand up from
Okay.
above.
I was gonna say
Really?
because otherwise, yeah, you
No,
crawl
no.
at difficult terrain on the floor. You're just fucking crawling everywhere.
So his toes.
Scooting around like a dog.
When you're prone, please just just say stand up. Then it's
Stand up.
fine. You may have. I didn't hear you say it, so I don't know if you did or not. But just, in future, please.
Yeah. Sorry.
Otherwise, I will take it as you are crawling on the floor, and I will punish you for it.
It's not a bad tactic. You hold the hit.
No, it's easier to hit.
It's
Because she's,
not.
Easier hit.
It's easier to-
No, range disadvantage,
At
isn't
range,
it?
that's
yeah, but
range.
she's purely melee.
She can teleport. Yeah, she'll just
Teletort.
wander over with there's nothing we can do.
What the fuck's a
Teleport.
You said teletort.
Teletort.
I don't know. Let's carry on.
Teleport.
Josiah.
Do I get advantage from where I am? So
Yeah,
I
definitely.
get double advantage then because of silvery barbs. That's how it works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
now get advantage on every attack, whereas Silvery Barbs is for the first attack.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
just-
Okay, you're
Who
being.
knows?
Okay,
It's
let's just go. This is doing my.
okay.
My brain is melting.
Oh,
Yay!
Hey.
oh.
No, that second one, it's not at max.
Oh,
It's
shit.
still rolling.
That's a
It
normal
just,
roll.
it
It
just
should be
oh, Ben
19.
just got lucky last time and it rolled max. So that should be
Yeah.
19 plus 9, so 26. So 13.
28. 19 plus 9 is 28, not 26. Sorry.
Maybe a little helps.
I know, I'm quibbling over 3 points of damage, but.
No.
No.
All right, Tesco, pack it in. Every little helps and all that. We get it. Josiah, you
Yeah.
after like
Yeah.
you can feel the blood just dripping under the shirt, and you can feel like the warmth from the radiant damage just kind of like burning you like a sunburn from the inside out. You're extremely wounded. You get a little bit of a heal from Dax, and then you just kind of thrust and slash with the rapier, and you hit both times. You can see the cuts and the slits. You all now start to see as she's getting more and more wounded. The blood is like dissipating in like a shimmer of like a golden glittery light. None of it like stays on the body when it leaves the body.
Yeah, isn't she? If I remember rightly from the initial time that we met her, Nivara knew that she was previously some sort of celestial creature that had fallen somewhat. That was being used for something. I can't remember what it was 100%, but I know she's
That
celestial in nature.
that rings true. She's you do remember her being a celestial creature? Yes.
Like something went on.
I don't
That's why she's now
remember how
bound.
much I did or didn't tell you because that isn't quite right. I don't know if that's just misrecollection, but no,
Memory, yeah.
she is 100% though a celestial creature. And seeing the blood, how it's acting, kind of adds to that. Polar, it's now your turn.
Magic missile, second level.
Nice. Can't miss if it can't roll to hit.
No, you need to say like magic missile.
That
No, the only thing that can hit a magic missile beat it is
right, so
shields, I believe.
right, so you're doing this at second level, so you need to roll another 3d4.
Another 3d4.
Yeah, 'cause you get 3 for first level and you get an extra 1.
The cast.
So
yeah, the
that's 11 from the extra plus that, so 15. Nice, and it takes the lot.
Pause. Yeah.
And
As you
we
just
can
kind
do-
of just, with the bow in hand and using it as like a semi-focus, you're able to like summon the orbs that then just shoot out and like surround and bombard from different points and like just penetrate through the thick hide flesh.
Magic missile, lightning bolt.
Yo, Pikachu, you lightning bolt. You done?
I'm gonna move behind said bush and bonus action hide.
Yeah. Okay. Roll it.
Just because. 14 step.
You believe you are hidden.
Yeah.
Whether you are or not is remaining to be seen. End of your turn.
You
Barney.
really need to do a d20 as well.
Oh shit.
It is spell.
Yes, you did magic
Oh,
missile.
yeah.
Thank you, Liam. Oh! Oh! Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can you roll D100 for me and put yourself back where you were?
Oh,
I have
we were.
Uh-oh, stinky.
You
Oh,
would,
that could be good.
yeah.
51.
Okay, give me a
That could
sec
be
to get to the appropriate page. Okay.
All right.
Hidden.
If within the next minute you die, you immediately come back to life as if the reincarnate spell has been cast upon you.
Oh god.
Reincarnate!
Reincarnate specifically, so your race would change.
Oh god.
Me change.
Let's go.
I
Yes.
believe changelings not on the list.
No, it's not.
Right.
Because when the spell was made, it was not at the time of player race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Figure that out.
minded reincarnation
If we
tables.
So,
I kind of want to kill her now just to see what happens.
as you,
but-
as you cast the spell, you kind of feel like a sense of vitality and vigor inside your body. You almost feel like potential energy brewing within you, but you don't know quite how you need to unlock it.
Right.
You can move back where you were and continue the hide.
Action. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
all.
keep the roll and stuff like as it was, because it was just a slight retcon. That's all.
Mhm.
Ban it.
Apologies.
Okay, I'm gonna hit with my battle axe.
Okay.
And
That hits just.
I'm gonna roll a d8 because he's gonna have a bit of a tangent if I don't.
What?
So, if I try to roll for the things, I'll do a d10. But I need d8 because I've got 2 weapons at the
Right.
moment.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's gonna be 5 plus 4, 9, then plus 2, 11 damage force.
Very nice. You're starting to take some heavier wounds now.
Yeah,
Damage
and
is
because
definitely racking up.
and because my rage made into a light weapon, and then for a bonus action, going to do my offhand attack.
You have a second
that.
attack, don't you? 2 attacks?
Yep, I'm gonna do that one afterwards. I'm just doing this one in the middle. Let's break up a little bit.
Okay.
You done?
Oh, hold on. I need a d6 here. Oh, a d3. 16.
Misses.
Ah,
Oh, I've got an inspiration, haven't I?
and then back to
Oh
my
yeah, Bardic.
main one. But that's not meant to be advantage. You can know that.
Okay. Take the left one as always. An 11.
That misses.
Yeah, I bet you wish you.
Mhm.
No, it's just if you were on the corner here, you would have advantage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so an 11 misses.
Or had gone reckless being a barbarian.
But you have to declare that on the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning of your
Again,
attacks.
I learnt that as Ivanka. I thought you could pick and choose when to do it.
Horace, no. Yeah, I learnt the same.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of your turn. She's going to use the legendary action. She hasn't used it yet, I believe. Not this turn, at least. To attack Nivara. Because you've been doing a lot of nasty things with your spells. She turns with the mouth, like, dripping with Josiah's blood all on the chin. And kind of just spits it on the floor near you. I think we'll try this once more. Swings the staff at you. A 22.
Silver barbs.
A 24.
Silver barbs.
And that's broke your
I mean,
stealth,
can
by
I
the way.
silvery bobs as well?
Yes. I don't mind re-rolling re-rolls in this sense.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me calculate
Just bear in
something
mind
very,
as well,
very quickly.
Matt, that's just broke your stealth. Even if you,
Yeah, custom
whether
spell.
you had,
Right, yeah.
whether you had or
Okay.
hadn't got it, regardless of what you rolled, you just broke it because you've just had to verbal.
I spoke.
Yeah.
Advantage on Barney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Barbs?
Yeah, silvery barbs. Yeah, just to see if I can.
10.
Get... It doesn't hit.
She rolled a 2 plus 8.
Mine is going to go on. Who got the last one?
Barney.
Barnet.
Me.
Cool. I'll put mine on Desires. We'll just switch.
Okay, but now it
Okay.
is her turn.
Yeah.
Does her spooky bitch ability come back? No. Does her
No.
sweep come back? No.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
God damn. Okay.
Unlucky.
She's going to first use her bonus action to command the spiritual weapon. And she's going to have it move here,
Yeah.
and she's going to attack Kev.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
What about their deal?
Yeah. She's got to make
It's
it look,
alright. He's
she's
okay
got,
now.
she's got to make
He's
it
fair, he's fair
she's got to
to
make it
her
look
as well.
authentic. She'll kind of just like
She
lift her
didn't know we were questioning it.
She'll kind of stand
It was in
tall.
my head.
She'll kind of stand tall and look back at you, Kev. Someone that didn't want to get involved. You certainly are involved.
This is not how I prefer to introduce myself.
A 13 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Just holding for the. Oh wait, they used
We've
them
both-
already.
we've-
Oh
we've used
my
our
God,
reactions.
Yay!
Mhm.
Mm.
I love this.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
remember, guys, a
Yeah,
time
okay.
when it didn't happen?
When the DM could do something.
Yeah, when the DM could actually do things.
if only Gez was here, he'd save today.
Time wizard.
So,
What can I say?
you are going to take 10 points of force damage from the weapon.
Ooh.
As
You
it doesn't
fool not
it doesn't
to
have
uncannily
anywhere.
dodge that.
Yeah, it doesn't have nowhere near as much power as hers, but it looks the part. As these
It did
spectral
plus 7.
Yeah, because that's her spellcast modifier, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. But her attacks now, seeing how considerably injured Josiah is, she's going to leave him for the moment, and she's going to turn her attention to Nivara, and she's going to first do an attack with her polearm. For a 10, that doesn't hit. She's going to do it a second time. 18.
Hits.
So the first attack, she kind of sweeps it like sideways, and you're able to like jump back and kind of like just duck as it just like scrapes the clothing and kind of leaves a couple of gashes, like, but it doesn't actually get flesh, look, thankfully. And kind of as you like get your feet, she immediately like spins it and then hits it straight down, going across the shoulder and then down across like the pecs and stuff. And you are going to take 31 slashing damage.
Ooh.
I go unconscious.
As you fall to the floor, kind of almost crouches down, and like obviously you don't see this because you're unconscious. She bares the fangs for a moment, and goes to use the bite action on you, but then kind of pulls back at the last second, and then turns to Barnet and goes to bite him instead. Almost a sign of mercy, maybe? Who knows? 21 to hit.
Hits, yep.
She's going to deal 2d10 plus 5. 13, 18 down to 9 of piercing damage.
Okay, there we go.
And she kind of like turns her back to Nivara for the moment. Obviously now everyone who she's fighting currently is in front of her. And it's the end of her
So
turn.
does everyone see her go to bite Nivara and turn away?
Yeah, she kind of like did the sweeping strike with the staff, and you kind of like jump backwards like to just dodge it. And then as you like land your feet, she spun it and it like hit you in the right shoulder, the blades do, and then drag down across your chest, like shredding at the clothes and like digging deep into the flesh, and you fall unconscious. And then she goes to basically, with the sweeping strike downwards at an angle, drops down, puts the staff behind her for a moment, and then goes to like bite you as you fall into the floor, almost like a coup de grace. Stops like inches away, and then just gets up and then like bears the fangs on Barnet instead. Because everyone's assumption would be, oh shit, she's gonna finish her off, but then you notice as she just doesn't at the very last second.
Yeah, I thought she was.
Because I would imagine a lot of the party would be like, oh fuck, oh fuck,
Yeah.
and then it's like, what the fuck? Oh sorry, Big Kev.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay. It worked once, so it's got to work twice, right? So. Let me just count. 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Disengage and roll as fast as I can, like right on past her.
Yeah.
And it should be pointed out that Baron Kennedy Al Fortescue is quite a rotund man, so he rolls exceptionally
Naturally, yeah.
well.
It's like a fat roll in Dark Souls.
Yeah, or Diabito from Family Guy, if you will. I'm gonna take another swing with a medicine check because, damn it, it worked once.
You don't have to
Logic
have,
says that it has to work
Yeah,
every
and-
single time.
and you don't have to roll at disadvantage for this one.
Excellent.
I'm living.
Yeah, there is that.
Yes, I am expert at medicine.
Okay, so you kind of like put her flat on her back, and you kind of like just prise into some of the wounds that have just been bared on her chest, and you kind of like, okay, and we kind of like put a bit of pressure, and you do like a little bit of pumping the chest to staying alive.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you didn't realize one of your decorative costume rings had got the jewel that was encrusted ringside down, and the jewel just kind of scrapes into the wound. And yeah, you can't close a wound when you've got a fake jewel scratching and ripping at it. Doesn't do any damage, doesn't make it fail or anything, but it definitely doesn't stabilize.
No, that makes no sense. I'm fantastic at this. I just proved that.
No, you know what it is? It's not a skill issue on your end. It's just she's not good at surviving.
She's not good at living. That's the problem.
No, she's failed living school. You're great
Oh,
at your job.
I'm fantastic.
You are fucking amazing. It's her job to get up when you touch her, and she just didn't. So, like, if Dax can do it, why can't she? What the
Everybody's
fuck?
super stoked on me right now, even
What
if
the
they
fuck?
don't know it.
What the fuck is this? If Dax can, so Dax is better at living than Nivara. Nivara,
I've survived longer than everybody.
can we get a death saving
Oh my
throw?
God,
Ah,
yeah. Okay.
I like how everyone's just, I can just see measurements. It's just like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, somebody went down and everybody panicked.
Rose?
Why is it me? I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Bear with me
Just
just
roll
1 second.
D20.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to roll it on. I'll just roll a normal d20.
Yeah.
I was going to try and do it on D&D Beyond, but I can't figure out how to do it.
Don't ask me. That is
Ooh,
a
that's a
fail.
failure.
I can't remember.
Mm.
End of your turn. Zasmora is going to use her legendary action to make a melee attack at Kev.
Oh god damn.
She watches as you kind of like run around and you start trying to revive, and she doesn't even speak. She just kind of, the eyes narrow, and just a slight shake of the head, and then a flick of the weapon as she strikes out towards you. 4. 10.
That is gonna miss.
So what it is, as you kind of like trying to stabilize and it doesn't work, and she swung at you while you were crouched over Nivara, and then as you've kind of stood up, you just feel the rush of wind and you hear the metal clang on the tile as you've stood up just in time that it was basically going to downward strike on the top of your head, and as you've lifted your head out the way, it just whoosh right in front of you. Leave her. Her fate will be decided. End of that. Dax.
Okay, I'm going to dash all the way to here.
Okay.
Healing word on Nivara.
Sounds good to me.
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna make it look like it was just like delayed healing for you. So as you stood up, it's like, right, okay, so Nivara only heals when you stand up afterwards. Got it. Right, okay.
17. Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know why she said leave her alone, but
I'm gonna be a pain. Beat Nivara, make Kazra. What?
A con. I had to make it.
Oh shit! Yes, make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, yeah, for injury.
Apologies.
Nivara.
Against it, it'd be a DC 16.
12. I think I
Can
get
you roll a D100? Because this is something, Joel, you're not going to be familiar with, but I have a Kaz table of 100 different things. When someone goes down, they make like a concentration
That's so
check.
good though.
Higher is better, higher is better.
Oh, good.
Basically,
Well,
1 is instant death,
100,
100 is
yeah.
you get straight back up with hit points, and there's all sorts of like injuries, like internal, external. 83. Okay, it doesn't do anything for you, but 83 was reactive armor. If you are wearing armor, the attacker would take 1d8 piercing damage as a result of attacking you, as parts of the armor.
I don't wear armor.
Yeah, as part of the armor, basically would have broken and would have like splintered back. Unfortunately, you are not an armor wearer, so that does nothing. But thankfully, there are things.
What it could be.
Don't forget, when I was a player under these rules, I lost an eye. So you know, and I had broken ribs. I'd lost an eye. It was bad.
Yeah, if I'd lost an eye, I would not have been happy because it gives you disadvantage as a spellcaster.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have lost an arm.
Yeah, I could still cast with one.
Yeah, but
Use a
it'd
spell
be
focus,
difficult.
but yeah. Everything will be difficult for us. That's why I don't like to go unconscious.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you. I just saw. I was about to ask you, Dax. We obviously you 12 and you 7 d20s. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna move, so I get advantage.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, because I'm currently prone.
Yep. Advantage. Attack once. 21.
Oh yeah, it hits.
11 piercing. Halved, because of bullshit. And then 8 piercing half.
Nice. She's heavily wounded now, I would say, at this point. She's still got a good bit of juice left, but the numerous amounts of small points of damages are adding up, and then accompanied with a couple of big hits from the likes of Barnet and other creatures like Nivara. It is doing well.
I guess, like, yeah, Josiah's like just nicking and cutting all the time.
Yeah,
like,
you're not doing tons of damage in a singular hit because unfortunately she resists pretty much everything you do. But the thing is, you are hitting every single attack, and you are doing at least 3 to 5 damage a hit, which it doesn't sound impressive. But when you've hit like 8 attacks so far,
every little helps.
Speaking of the little things in life, Polar, it's your turn.
That was only because Daddy called me Tesco earlier. I'm just saying, it felt like a dig.
Yeah.
I'll move around. I will aim with the magical bow. And I
Longbow,
whisper to it. Yeah. I whisper to it, please behave.
Oh no.
Fucking fuck.
Okay, let's roll some severity. That was
I
fun.
swear, if you knock me unconscious, I'm going to murder you.
You kind of draw the bow back as the arrow forms into position, and as you kind of whisper to it, the celestial form of the bow kind of shivers for a moment, and you let it go.
Let it go.
Barney,
Yep.
can you make a dex save?
Can I see this coming?
No, because you're not.
No.
You're looking at the turn. No, you would not
If that
have
had
a
happened
clue.
to me, I would have told Danny to make me into a revenant and just hunted down Polar for the rest of the campaign. I'm just saying.
Okay, you pass. So, instead of taking damage, because it's only a 40 on the severity, you dive, moving 5 foot this way, and you are now prone. As you have to dive out of the way of the arrow as it skitters in this sort of direction here. So it was, it would have gone that way. Unfortunate. And then as you let the bow string let go, the shimmer like reverberates back to a stable form, Polo.
I whisper to the ring,
You whisper to it what?
utter prick.
All you heard was "ut."
Yeah.
I thought you got censored. I was like, my God, what's Paula saying?
Oh no! Barney, it is
Yeah.
now your turn. You are currently prone.
Yeah, I would like to stand up.
Yeah.
I would like to drop my little hand axe
Drop it.
just up here on the floor.
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
Just so I got both my hands free again.
Didn't work, did it? Yeah.
I think about slowing it down because I flash her, but there's no point slowing her down. She's not going anywhere.
With
I'm going to
resistance.
attack.
She's very much
Right.
enveloped.
Yeah, only 2 attacks in my battle axe.
Sounds good to me. Roll a hit. You have advantage
got
because of
advantage?
Josiah. Yes.
Uh,
12 is
Oh,
not
dear.
enough, I'm afraid.
okay, second attack. Hold on.
That might hit if you roll good, yeah.
No.
Just misses. You have figured out through attacking she has an AC of 17. I'll just say, because I've said before, a 17 just hits and then a 16 misses, so you figured it. That's
That's
a
my
shame.
turn done.
Yeah. But it is now Zasmora. Does her fear ability return? No. Does her sweep? No. His tech is, the sweep comes back on a 5-6. Her fear ability only a 6. So if I rolled it the other way...
Yeah.
You know what? Barnet's doing tons of damage. She's gonna
I
put
did
all...
nothing that turn.
No, I know, but like over the like she's been ignoring you
She's
slightly.
spreading it.
She has
Yeah.
been spreading
Yeah.
her attacks, but she has really... She's at a stage with the combat now. She's taken a lot of damage, and the majority of it has come from Barnet. Nivara's, I would argue, is second most. Barnet has done considerable damage, and it's because he's force damage, because of his thing. So she's going to attack him 3 times. First attack with the weapon is going to be a 12.
That misses.
Second attack is a
Don't
20.
be boss.
Fuck you. 10.
That misses.
Can I also get a free action to say I'm out?
Yeah, but where's your advantage going?
Barney.
Okay. Then the bite
Yay.
attack. He's going to be a 19.
That hits, yep.
Okay. So the bite attack, he's going to do 23 points of piercing down to 12. No, down to 11.
Oh, 11. Okay.
She's going to command a spiritual weapon. It's going to move in between Nivara and Josiah, and it's going to attack Josiah.
Mm-hmm.
A 13 to hit.
Nope.
No. That is unfortunate. But it is the end of her turn.
Mm-hmm.
Kev.
Nothing but left to do but swing.
Oh, he's getting in the thick
Swing
of
it,
it.
baby.
I love it.
I mean, you could get in the
Feel
chest.
the courage.
Oh,
Catherine, come on.
right now, but my arms are up.
right. Even better when I explain to you how we do crits here, 'cause we do 3.5 edition crits where you max all the dice and then roll normal attack damage on top of. It's
You
not
do the same crits that I do. Right,
Because-
Yeah.
because it makes
Tasty crits.
it all crits significant. Because if you roll a 1 and you double a 1, it's a 2. It's shit. We don't like that. Boo,
Yeah.
fuck that. Whereas doing crits like, but the thing is, monsters crit you like it too.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I'm so
Yeah.
pissy about
Yeah.
the silvery barbs, because I don't get to
So-
crit cool.
I'm assuming that'll all apply to my sneak attack damage as well, yeah?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It is like I have a rogue in Ben's campaign, and when I crit with that, it's fucking amazing.
Dirty.
I've got Twitch open right now as well,
Yes.
Dan. I'm going to have to insist that I see you hold on to your butt, because this is about to hurt.
I'm going. Ready. Do it. Oh, that's shit.
Oh, okay. That much on the whip itself.
That was fucking awful.
Boo.
That was fucking
Wait.
awful.
You help both
Just
cheeks
you-
for that.
just you fucking wait. I need to do.
I'm
quick
sitting
math.
back down and fuck that. That was awful.
Yeah, Danny helped both cheeks for that.
Yeah.
What's...
Wait,
For free?
second.
For free?
Just give it a second.
Oh,
Oh, my word. There you go.
Psychic damage, bitch.
Okay, 45 down to 23. Still, 23 is fucking amazing.
23 is healthy.
Oh, she's alive, but that took her very close.
Cool. Bonus action.
Could you
Disengage.
imagine? Could you imagine if Kevin had got the
yeah.
killing blow?
Move action.
Yeah,
One,
always-
2, 3, 4, 5,
always
6.
happens.
Screaming, sorry, 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 all the way.
Oh yeah. So what it is, you get the whip, and because you've used the whip plenty of times, but it is just a whip. You use it more for theatrics rather than actual combat, and kind of like, fuck it, and you kind of whip it out. She's kind of attacked at you a couple times, and it's kind of like, you know, even the most cowardice of people, when you back them into the corner enough, they will eventually lash out, and that moment right there was just such a time. What you notice as the whip lashes out and like wraps around the arm, as she kind of puts it up to like block it nonchalantly, doesn't seem to phase her. You watch as the part of the whip that is wrapped around the arm glows fiery red, as if it's hot iron in a furnace. And you watch the smoke as the flesh is burning and searing, and there's like a lioness's roar that comes from it as that fucking hurts considerably. And she
It's the recoil.
throws that away, and then but you notice as the whip is removed, the searing and the burning orange dissipates. But there is a considerable black, thick char mark where basically some of the outer flesh is completely rock solid and burnt. Is that you done?
That is me completely and utterly done.
She's going to use a legendary action. And... oh, yeah, she's going to use it to dash. Doesn't trigger of attacks opportunities, unfortunately, as per remember. And she's going to charge you down. And she has more than enough movement. She has 50 foot of movement to get right
goddamn.
around to the other side. So as you kind of back off saying sorry, kind of like you hear the talons of the feet just like scraping on the floor. And as she turns around, you can see the heavy breathing and pained expression. It's like a pained expression of genuine anger. And she kind of just gently points the bladed end of the pole arm, just gesturing at you with it ready.
So
Nivara.
one last, much quieter. Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. She's looking really, really bad now at this point, isn't she? Like,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Cool. Nivara
Not single digits bad, but not far.
Nivara walks forward and goes, I've heard that creatures like yourself spend time regrowing their strength in other realms. I look forward to seeing you again. smiles, and then I'm going to drop Shatter behind her over here, so it only gets her and just
Yeah.
in the corner, try and take her down and open up a door somewhere. Shatter. Just. My last one. Oh, 15? 15 points of thunder damage?
18 on the con save.
Wait. I'm gonna use Silvery Barbs.
Oh my
I don't
god.
think I've done it yet.
23.
Never
No,
mind.
22.
No, never mind. Okay. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait, no, it's still 18, so I still have to use the lower of the two, but yeah.
Yeah, the lower.
you still have to use. Wait a minute. Wait. 1 second. Let me double check something on Silvery Barbs.
Yeah, I have to use the
Oh, you
lower. So the 14 or the 18, it's the 14.
No, I think you have to use the lowest roll.
Yeah,
Wait a
this
minute.
is
That's what we said.
The 14,
Wait
yeah.
a minute.
That's what you say.
No, I mean,
Because it went from
The
18
lowest-
to a 22. Yeah, but you didn't make me re-roll the 5.
Apologies. Ignore me. I don't. You used
Yeah,
my last.
what it was, I said it went from an 18 to a 22, but then I remembered, no, that's not how it works. You don't take the second result, you take the lowest, so it's still the 18.
Well, no,
which
I
is still a
don't even
pass.
think you take the. I don't even think you take the pass roll. I think you have to take the lowest roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah, but
it's the lowest roll
No,
of the
you
dice you
gain
made me
advantage.
re-roll.
Wait a minute. Bear with me.
The way
Never
Silver
mind.
Bob's
To carry on.
if you'd have made me re-roll the
Yeah.
5,
And use the lower roll. Yeah.
but
I just
then I
wanted
would
to
still
check in
have the
case it said
14
use
as
the
per
lowest
advantage.
roll.
Yeah.
It's a
That is
broken
entirely,
spell.
that is
Never
entirely
mind.
correct. It is, I used the lowest roll, but you didn't affect my 5 roll in any way, so that doesn't come into the equation.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I mean, Silvery Bobs is still broken as hell anyway, so
Yeah.
that would make it even
yeah.
more broken.
But
if
she
you have
still
to use
takes
the absolute
half. She still takes 8.
8 thunder damage. I tried.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else. Is she?
And she is holding on, and she will quickly respond. It's true. I will not die here. I will return home, and I will see you all again.
Do we have a bag of holding? I'm gonna pop her in.
I don't think
Dax.
she'll
There's a
fit.
giant
It
one.
doesn't
Just
work like
Yeah.
that.
She
It
doesn't fit.
work like that. She gets a new. No. She'll just get a new form somewhere else. Her body will still stay here. It's like, isn't it? Like devils and stuff like that become an
You just
imp,
sort
and
of-
then they have to work their way through up again and build strength and blah blah blah.
Okay. I thought the body as well and everything returned. Okay, that's fine.
I thought, well, we can figure that out.
Oh
Yeah.
Do your thing, Danny. Do your thing.
But it is Dax's turn
Come on,
anyway.
Dax. Take her before she kills. Poor.
Did she look like she was gonna like teleport or bamf away?
No.
Oh,
hold on, do we have
No,
the,
her immediate intention is to kick the living shit out of Kev.
God, yeah.
Because whatever that whip did, she really did not appreciate that. Out
And I
of
just
all,
thought,
out of
how she
all of
said
the
it.
attacks she has sustained, that is the only attack she has responded to in any way that she has.
Sorry? Why do you need a d20 from the spell? My
That's
spell.
great.
you cast the spell, we have to do the roll, don't you?
No, it's only for the three of you specifically.
Hey,
It's not me.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's obvious because the three that I'm rolling d20s are Fey creatures in the Fey realm. Your spells and abilities are subject to Fey bullshit.
yeah.
Nivara being
Ah,
an
okay.
elf is not subject to that same rule. I appreciate reminding for me, but no, she's not affected. It's only you, Dax, and Pony.
Come on, Dax.
Hey, do Eldritch Blasts.
Oh,
Come on.
This is
Reliable.
oh no, hang on.
you gotta roll to hit
You
first.
Yeah, no.
Oh
no.
Silvery Barbs! Oh.
I can't. It would have
doesn't
worked
matter
anyway.
It's lowest.
Have to take a
We don't
low
want
roll.
No, I know, but just do it anyway for the funsies.
I don't have any spell slots left.
Oh,
You want to give me a free spell slot? I'll
I'm
do
trapped.
it. But
I only have my staff.
Dax,
and
unfortunately,
cantrips.
your friends do not wish to help you and you miss.
Yeah.
I've got no. If I had
It doesn't
chronal
help, it
shift,
hinders.
I would
That's
use
the
chronal
point.
shift. Yeah, chronal shift is the one that I get. They get to choose the better roll on.
I will,
So we've got-
I
you have
will
to take the lower.
say, can you roll another 2? Because Eldritch Blast, while is technically one spell, it's also 2. Because you're casting it twice, like 2 parts. So roll another 2 d20s.
2.
2 boobs. Yeah.
You're fine.
It's okay.
You're fine.
How?
You didn't
I
die.
don't know how.
Josiah.
Mm-hmm.
Chew.
Come on.
Over. Doesn't get advantage, but I can use a bardic inspiration if I so choose.
Yep, which I believe at the minute is D8.
Yes.
Also, I did give you advantage on that attack anyway because of the silvery barbs I used.
Which the
Oh, that's
27
on you.
hits.
9 piercing down to 4.
5.
Oh yeah.
For the most part, I round up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We go
round
up
down
here,
for
drop down.
PCs and round up for NPCs.
PT
Second attack.
in player favor.
Hey!
There we go.
Come
What a
on.
crits tonight.
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah.
3. I've
He's
had
had
3
three,
against
yeah.
her.
You've had 1, Joel, and he's had 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the other
And
week
you know
in a
what's
game
worse?
in
With
Ben's
the
game,
fact that Zasmora has 3 attacks a turn, she hasn't crit once. I'm gobsmacked. But if she had a
Oh.
crit, she would have murdered.
Mm.
she could have killed me. Outward killed me.
With
Never mind.
Is that right?
yeah,
Yeah.
with 5 health that she had remaining.
Mm.
Obviously, you beat it. Can you describe to me the final blow?
I guess he's sort of like, he's a dexterous fighter, so he's dancing out the way of her sort of swinging blows, and he like just gets underneath this blow and just sort of thrusts up with the rapier like into her heart, and just sort of rams it in and sort of says, "As my quartermaster says, we'll be seeing you soon." And then just like draws the rapier out, like you
Yeah,
twist it,
because you've
draws
kind of
it out.
gone under like the ribs, and you kind of
Yeah.
twist as she falls back. On first to the knees and then to the side. The polearm clatters to the floor. She's dead.
Yay. And then I'll run over to Shell.
Your perception check.
Just stand up.
I know where she is, don't I?
No,
It's not in.
She's hiding.
you can't
Hiding in
see
a corner
Shell.
somewhere.
Oh, I thought she was still in the chest. No, that's fine. I'll be like,
I
oh.
tried that earlier.
But obviously, hearing the
Shell?
combat end, Shell will come out from behind this plant up in this corner here.
Can I go to Sasmora? Oh, let you do your thing, but
No,
I'm gonna
no.
go start.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Tell me what you do.
Is she still there?
Her body is in the stage of leaving, but her belongings have remained. Which
Ooh,
which
I'm
you
gonna
will
go
which you will
investigate.
notice the like tribalistic looking clothing. What the token looks like is what she actually looks like. And you can see the large gilded metallic polearm with the metal ring at the end with the like blades on chains, almost like I said, like a flail almost. Or like a cat o' nine tails maybe at the end of a polearm.
Cool, I'm gonna start looking for her stuff then while the conversation goes on.
Well, that is all that's there, is the problem.
Oh, yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, I will pick it up then.
It's surprisingly light. Like, it feels almost
Oh, okay.
weightless.
I don't think this is for me.
Maybe borrow it.
Shall we look for a door? We can sort this on back at the ship. We have to get Zabarin back to his ship, etc.
I have a show to run.
If we come back in time.
You don't need to worry
Oh,
about getting yourselves home. I'll take you there.
Oh.
Hello?
You can see part of the wall here opens and shuts behind a humanoid that walks in. You can see wearing a bright green and teal tuxedo with a large feather-brimmed hat, and you can see humanoid stature but a orange fox for a head.
Oh.
Matt, you can't have 2 PCs. Calm down.
I did think that for a
I
second.
have 2 love interests, though.
Just
Don't
Foxy
worry.
Bingo.
I'll take you all home if you're ready.
Who are you?
Yeah. What he said.
He'll kind of take off one of his leather gloves and because he's walking over to you and hand like one of his paws out. The name's Reynard. I made a deal with that one there that she requested our work here in your town, and I believe that business is thoroughly done.
Hmm.
Who? Who is he pointing at?
Zasmora.
Oh, is this more? Oh!
Fables.
So you are the one that she made a deal with?
I am. I don't have a token,
And now
unfortunately, for him, but, you know.
Aw.
And now you're going to help us?
I made a deal that regardless of who lived, I would take the people to where they wanted to be.
Okay.
Although she had the
Okay.
ability to enter here anyway. But I made a deal with her that if you beat her and bested her, I would get you all home safely.
Fuck would you do that?
She's honorable.
Hmm.
We saw it as a spire.
Well, she honorably tried to kill you all. I don't know how respectable behavior that is.
Wow, we got a ticket home.
You've not-
Let's
Yeah.
just. So you
just
get that
not ready
pixie.
yet.
I'll
Don't
get
touch it,
that.
too.
Get the pixie art. Shell's here. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Right. I do apologize for the unknown, but a deal's a deal with her at least. I'll get you home. And you'll see as he's talking, you'll kind of notice the floor twisting and stuff as it is turning into like a portal.
We would like to go back just to mention to the settlement on the outpost, please.
I was
Not
going to throw you back
only
to where you
individual
came in.
homes. Thank you. I just thought I would
That works,
specify just
yeah.
in case there was something lost in translation.
Oh, I
was-
understand.
Excellent.
The portal that you found, I was made to put there by design for you to find. I was going to put you back there.
That's more. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Rather prickly on that one. She definitely had a stickler for you guys.
Yeah. I think it's because we evaded her for so long. I'll walk through the portal after saying that. Just go. I don't
Yeah.
care anymore.
And after,
Really.
after like a few more moments, the
Yeah.
portal will shape to a stable form and Reynard will... Right, you should be able to step through, although it won't last long. And, a goodbye would have been nice, as he says to Naivara.
Well, goodbye, Reynard.
Goodbye.
Please don't deal
I
to
just-
fuck over us again. Bye bye.
I can't
I
promise
just
that
nod at
one.
him. I just
Mm.
nod at him because I'm afraid of fable shit.
Yeah. He'll give like a weird look at Dax as you all step through, but no more than that.
Yeah.
And one by one, you end up spawning yourselves in an incredibly cramped corridor in an alleyway. And whereas before, when you was in the alleyway and you were going down this space, it was incredibly cramped and tight and weaving. It is not. It is a 10-foot long alleyway that leads you right out back onto the main thoroughfare of the market. And you'll see behind you the mushrooms and mildew left behind on the wood starts to dry and curl and drop off.
What I'm saying is, how can we be entirely sure that this is definitely where we left? I'm given to believe that there's ways and means for the Fae to twist time and space. This may not
Desire
be the same world.
slaps him in the face.
No, bye. Time is it?
Desire slaps, yeah. Big Kev in the face.
What time is it, dear? No, we're back on this plane.
You left.
Did that feel real?
I can be certain that you're real, but
You left this plane in the early hours of the morning, probably 9:30, give or take. It is currently dark out. Not dead of night, but you would be confident in saying that it is exactly 7:43 p.m. and 24 seconds. You know north is currently on your left.
Same day, same year.
Same day, maybe.
I know.
Okay.
How about we go to town and see if we can see anybody? I also need a new shirt. This one is a
We
little
also have
bloody.
someone's got a dead pixie in their arms.
Yes.
Levi
Well, we have to
actually
walk
picked
through
that up
the map.
before you did.
So you haven't
Yeah,
got
no,
it.
yeah. I was saying to one of us as.
Well, actually, about the pixie,
Hmm.
you notice in your hands where you were carrying the pixie, Kev, there is no longer a pixie. And as you are contemplating the realities and the fabric of what is and is not, you notice that the body of the pixie has since been replaced with a glass jar with a bloody heart in it, with a green silken ribbon tied around it.
Hey.
Video game.
Leonard was very helpful.
Like to read the flavor text?
It's a bloody heart.
You read the flavor text with love.
Cutting it,
Raina.
Okay.
Barney,
Shall
did you
we
know
head-
him?
What did they say?
Did you know him?
I don't think so.
Make
you
a history
assume
check.
that all they know each other?
I'll allow you to make a history check.
I will, yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's within 10 minutes, I think, still, so, 7.
Reynard? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
No.
Shall
To the
we
boat.
head- Yes. And can I make a pit stop on the way just to get a new shirt or something? Because I believe you said
There
that I was
are
completely like bloody.
No
and stuff.
stalls open.
No, it's like
Okay.
It's 7:30 at night.
trading hours are over.
But
This is why I need
you
to learn
most,
prestidigitation.
but you most likely do have, I would imagine, some basic spare clothes on the ship.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we'll
Worst
go to
case
the ship
scenario,
anyway.
there's a
I was going to
costume
say,
department.
your dignity's intact, thankfully. But
Mm.
yeah, a
Oh,
bit more.
yeah, that's what I assumed. I just assumed that I didn't want to walk into a circus covered in blood.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
they might think it's part of the act.
A costume department sounds like fun, though. Kind of interested.
I don't have a desperate need to be back at my circus immediately. If you'd care to raid our wardrobes, you'd be more than welcome to whatever you might find there.
Excellent. Shall we escort you?
Well, by all means. I will. Hang on a second, I've forgotten a name. I'm raiding through notes.
Maya.
No.
Oh, no,
that.
not me. Priscilla?
But I will have Priscilla escort you and show you something that might be in your size.
Oh, excellent.
Easy
A very
enough.
gracious host.
You are, Kevin, you are graciously escorted back to the ship by a very bloodied and battered but capable guard troop that you have since put on your books that you do not pay. They're interns.
They are gaining valuable experience.
Yeah.
Oh my
Exposure.
god.
Yeah, they,
I don't
yeah,
care
you're
about
paying
money,
them in
so glad.
exposure. Yeah, you do also realise that Vlad has been left behind in the Fey realm, but that can... We'll figure that out later.
Serves him right. I assumed he came with us if he didn't.
I'm also
Nah.
going to assume Shell obviously has followed as well as Vlad, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Shell will mention that she's going to go back to the ship because you notice that she's wearing rags and she has none of her equipment and she would like to go and get some of her spare clothes.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So she departs and you head back to the ship and the ship is still there, thankfully. Your circus troupe is not having the fanfare outside as it was, but you're able to enter and eventually Priscilla will catch you guys coming onto the ship. I thought you'd all gone. It's been many hours. It's a good thing you made it back quickly. Ish.
Well, if nobody else will say anything, I will at the very least tell you how glad I am to be back. And please do, if you would kindly take my staff for but a few moments.
Yeah. And she'll kind of like take the staff off you and kind of just cup the handle end with the orb and just kind of like, Brad, did you manage to get the thing?
My next task, in fact, and I will pull the heart out and start walking in the direction of Volstar's tent, so that he can deal with the remnants of the cure, the medicine, because we have a show to put on very soon.
Are you going to the Owlbear?
What?
Are you going to the Owlbear?
Yes, I am. Yeah, Volstar is our beast tamer.
Can I?
I would probably suggest not, because the owlbear being sick, it would let Volstar do his work, and when the creature's more perkier, then I'm sure he will let you get a chance to feed him, maybe.
After the show would be the most ideal time. The poor beast will be worn out from his performance, and he'll be less likely to leave with a rather unpleasant, should we say, nip.
I believe Volstar as well was talking with one of the butchers to maybe get a few links of off-cut sausages. Maybe could feed a couple.
Oh, he's a good man. He's a good man.
But, so I take it everything else was a success despite the, she kind of looks over the party, the wounds.
Well, I've had fun at night.
Alright. Well, you're all alive, which is the most important thing. Cuts and scrapes will heal with time. I mean, if you're in desperate need, I'm sure we could get Claude to maybe have a look at you. Get a poultice or two.
It's fine. I believe that maybe a good show and a good sleep will do us all the world of good.
A checkup would be free checkup. Why turn that down?
I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it'll at least stop the oozing.
We got time till the show.
I mean, if you're, and like looks at you, Kev, if you're ready, I mean, we could try and get things. We have been having the people build the big top in the center. It is ready. We could put the word out that we're going to do the show early, or we could do it tomorrow.
I could with a quick change of clothes, but if we're ready, I am always ready for a show.
Right, well, I will go and put your staff down and I will go and get you a set of clothes out ready. And she will turn and, like, go and find some clothes for you, Kev.
And I'll turn to the others. Those of you not wishing to avail yourselves of Claude's particularly, let's say, unique form of medicinal aid, I highly encourage you to avail yourselves of the side attractions. We have a new card shark.
Ooh, shark.
Watch your purse, but he'll be entertaining if nothing else.
Yes, I will. Have a wonder. See what I see. Thank you. I look forward to the show.
I was going to say, Joel, I will let you semi-take control because you are the most versed in the acts you have placed in your circus. So if you would like to tell Rose what her character sees, that would be awesome.
So, there's a couple of familiar faces. Shineholt, the classic strongman, sort of holding up his perfectly spherical dumbbells, curling his mustache with his other hand. Canifer, the fire spitter, actually gives you a smile as you wander through. There are a few new faces, for certain. And I'm just pulling up names, bear with me.
It's okay.
Why do I
will
have
pay.
these in separate places?
Yeah. Just so it helps you as well, she will probably pay, or at least look closer at anybody who looks like They may have arcane powers.
Arcane powers. So Canifer is just a bog standard fire spitter. So while it's all very impressive, you kind of will give her a look and just go, okay, that's all just mundane stuff.
Yeah.
Oils
They're
and
not-
tinderboxes.
Yeah, exactly. Then they're not performing, but you do see the stunt partnership of dwarf and mage, and the mage herself is currently sat with an open book on her lap, sort of doing a few little parlor tricks for the kids as she goes by. As you wander through, another familiar face, Tolos the Wonderful. Ah, my dear. Are you well? Yours is a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, myself?
Can I wander
I was
over to the-
following.
I was about to say, I wasn't getting healed, so I was just following.
Oh, yeah. Can I just wander over to the wizard lady doing the small tricks to the
By all
kids?
means.
And I do my own little kind of illusions to join in. 'Cause-
Now that I'm into the circus, I believe it's within my rights to demand a performance check.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, when it comes to bits involving the circus, I'm just going to let Joel pretty much pseudo DM it because he is the most familiar with his circus because I gave him free reign to build his circus how he wished.
Whose house? Kev's house.
You're definitely good, but there's a big difference between being very good at magic and being very good at performing with magic. So while you're definitely adding to the show, it must be said that where's her name? Gleeta is definitely the superior performer. You're definitely a better spellcaster, but she's definitely the better performer with it. And the dwarf is sort of stroking his half burnt off beard and going, "It's not bad. It's not bad. Certainly, I wouldn't like to be on the thick end of whatever it is you're slinging around." I'm gonna say Tolos, the Wonderful, is going to get distracted by easier marks, but who's got the highest passive perception? Actually, who was it was asking about going to see Volstar and Timbershrike?
That was Pola.
that was me after the elbow.
What's your passive perception?
Ooh, it's 10 plus perception, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so 11.
Okay. Never mind then. You're going to miss it.
Oh,
However,
Aw.
somebody, and I'll ask for a volunteer on this one.
can it be me?
By all means, who said? Who said?
Pola.
No, that was Paul.
Okay,
Failed
yeah,
for
fine.
perception.
There is indeed a halfling sat at a table, just casually throwing cards around. And he's sort of eyeing you as you're wandering around looking at stuff and sort of like sees the rest of you gathered round, cracks a smile and says, "Anybody care to win a silver?"
Dax.
What?
The
called
halfling's
that
talking to
over.
me.
No cards.
Come on, down a silver and you'll win it back and another one besides.
Go on.
You're good with your cards. Have a go.
It's a simple enough game. We all know Find the Lady, don't we? And he like flashes two black.
Whatever
cats,
he's
or-
doing,
and
I
a
would like
red
to
queen.
do the help action on Dax.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit back and watch this burn.
Somebody put the silver on the table.
Dax, put silver down.
Full
Your
silver
money.
down then.
I'm not using my money.
So our money.
It's communist. It's our money.
If nobody's putting a silver down, the
No,
card
I've
show.
got silver down.
Yeah, Dax puts.
Okay, there we go. Right. Whoever's putting the silver down, I'll take that perception check. And somebody said they were helping.
I'm helping. Yeah.
Go for it. Perception with advantage against my sleight of hand, which I am quietly doing behind the screen here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, bad luck, friend. And he flashes where the queen was. Well, fair's fair. Only right I give you another chance, right?
Okay.
Go on, double or nothing. And he puts 2 silver down for himself.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Desire will look at
Check them,
Nivara.
How
Desire
about
will look at-
Nobody has shouted. I'm not giving you advantage.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. This
Better.
time you catch it. It's a swift movement. You think maybe this guy's gotten just a little bit too confident, and you catch the queen as it goes, instead of going under a card, he makes it look like it's gone under, and he's flipped it over and thrown it to the right, where it looks perfectly like he dropped it in the middle. And you point it out. He clicks his tongue, and there's a slight, almost like a silver bell ring as he clicks his tongue. He says, you got me fair and square on that one. But in the interest of fairness, I should point out, the Baron did tell me to play fair with you lot. And he slides 4 silver across the table to you.
Thank you.
Care for another go? You clearly got it good at this. You can catch me out in a heartbeat.
Yeah, go on. I'll put a gold down.
Nivara moves towards the guys and just goes, really?
Halfling pulls out a gold,
Yeah.
flicks it in his teeth. There's a ring. That's going to be another perception check then, please.
Okay. But I am planning.
Nobody cried help, so that's no advantage.
No, Naya tried to stop it by clearing her throat, and everyone just
Oh, yeah.
ignored her.
Yeah. Scrapes that gold across the table. He gives it a sort of soft chuckle. He says, "Thank you so much. You're letting a starving man keep his job for another week." And he like
No,
flicks the
hang on.
coin.
I did have an
and
idea.
Say again?
Did we lose?
Yes.
I was
Does
going
it-
to cast. I was going to cast minor illusion, so it's the card we're
Oh,
after on the
sorry.
card.
Oh, you're
Cheap.
trying to outsharp a shark.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
do believe that's going to be
Oh,
a sleight
my
of hand check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you cast-
agree with
You're
that.
casting a spell. It's got verbal components.
I cast magic!
It's a busy circus. People are muttering all around the place.
Yeah.
But there's also somatic components that he catches.
Yeah.
And he is going to like fling a small cup right into your hands, and you instinctively catch it.
Mm.
It dispels the.
I'm failing the spell.
Yeah.
And he said, "Tut, tut, tut! No, sir, no, sir. That gold is mine, fair and square."
No, you got me. Fair enough.
Navara's going
Okay.
to walk past Josiah and just look at him and just kind of raise an eyebrow at her shenanigans behind her. Did we leave the Baron somewhere, or did he split off to go somewhere?
Well, I know Priscilla left to go and find and get ready a set of clothes, and she took his staff with him.
Mhm.
I believe he went to hand the heart. Kevin went to hand the heart to Volstar, and he probably would have returned afterwards. What would Kevin be doing?
He is going to be getting changed, ready to put on a show. So
you go.
yeah, Dan, if you are ready to
I'm more than happy to.
host the big event.
Well, I was wanting to seek out Dabaron, but I don't know.
Oh, go first. Yeah. I
Yeah,
would
no.
just be searching around then.
If Kevin, because the stage is set, the crew are ready. It was whether Big Kev himself was ready, and if he claims as he is, he's always ready, then by God he will be. So he will
Change
be getting
clothes.
dressed, and in a few moments I would imagine he will reappear in a more fanciful attire, and then you may grab him as needed. So we'll assume
He's
that
got a
time has
his
passed.
adoring crowd as well. So yeah,
We'll
you'll probably
assume that
catch him
time
like
has
running
passed.
around people.
Go on, Josiah.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, so is he? Is he
Out and
talkable now?
about.
Yeah.
Easy enough to catch. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably feel like a hand on your shoulder. Ah, Big Kev, need to ask you something.
He grabs you by the shoulders and gives you an enormous hug.
Oh, you hug it, are you? Okay.
Sorry, I apologize. I interrupted. No, please do continue.
It's due to your passionate nature. I have a question. You and Priscilla are together.
We are what? Sorry.
Romantically involved.
Well, oh my goodness. That is a question and a half, shall we say? Priscilla and I are certainly heavily emotionally entangled, but to call it romance is a well, I don't know. Not a question I've ever asked, not a question I've ever felt the need to ask. Has she said something to you?
No, it was more I was asking for your advice if you had a colleague that you were romantically involved in. I wanted some advice.
Well, if it's romantic advice you're looking for, I'm sure I could offer whatever little knowledge I have on the subject. But certainly, Priscilla is a... well, she's a woman of the world, shall we say.
So you have been intimate then? Okay.
I'm man in my 40s, I should say so. I've travelled the world, dear
No, with
friend.
Priscilla. I'm not
That's
suggesting
opportunity
in
to,
general.
Take a moment with the ringmaster.
Yes, I'll say with Priscilla, not just in general. But thanks for letting me know. So I am involved with a member of my crew, and it's causing dynamics. And I'm just wondering, is that something you managed to get past? You know, she's part of your circus, but also you have something going on. How did you manage that?
Ooh. Long-term entanglements do indeed cause frictions amongst long-standing traveling groups. I don't envy you your current position. That much is a given. How long has this been going on for?
Couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'd advise a healthy and mature conversation if I'd ever known such a thing in my own personal experience. As it happens, I would say, well, from experience, move on, and move on swiftly.
Oh.
It's a complication that you can ill afford in such a perilous line of work. I admire all of you greatly, and I've no doubt you've far greater emotional maturity than even you may suspect.
Mm.
But that can only carry you so far. I've lost some wonderful performers in my time to romantic entanglements. Better to have your fun, and when the fun stops, stop.
So would you like to be in a relationship with
Oh,
Priscilla?
I'm afraid to say I'm currently not looking for any...
Oh, no, not with me. I'm not. No.
Oh,
I meant with Priscilla. You jumped the gun, my friend. I hadn't even finished my sentence then, blimey.
No, that my misunderstanding. I'm the one who really should apologize. I shouldn't have leapt to such charming conclusions. Look,
Big
I
Kevin Josiah is not the
all
ship
very,
everyone's
very
ready
best.
for. No, thank you. So you and Priscilla aren't a thing? Or a thing?
As I say, it's a rich and complex question with an equally rich and complex answer. And I sincerely wish I had something more satisfying for you.
So you don't need help in that matter?
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, right, fair enough then.
However,
And
if
you
would
dog,
like
and he'll
any,
slap.
advice, any practical application advice, or well, you know who to come to.
Oh, you dog, and he'll slap him on the shoulders. Right.
What's your strength modifier?
No, he's more dex, to be fair, so it's probably
Okay,
more,
fair enough. So you're
more
not
of a
gonna send him
slap
flying.
than a... No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think
Dex
like,
roll.
you know, a Zorro type character.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's more a case of stronger characters will send the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
Baron flying.
Yeah. It's given me food for thought. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I'll enjoy the show, and he'll sort of
Yes,
sidle off.
you will.
Yeah, and obviously Priscilla will re-emerge after like sorting the clothes, and you'll notice that Priscilla is wearing her more performing ring gear with the is it leotard? Yeah, leotard, like a crimson red leotard with all the fanciful jewels and decorations that she wears, even more beautiful than she did before. We'll go in and check with Volstar and see how the Owlbear's doing amongst other, and then go and like check with everybody else, make sure they're all like fit and ready to go, which they seem to be. And you'll notice a large portion of the crew have started making their way towards the big top and getting the final preparations there, just making sure everything's tied down and the various props that are needed are taken. And eventually leaving the party on the ship, I'd imagine with Kev being the last people to leave. You can see a bit of bustle and hustle amongst the streets being gathered. I hear you have something to say.
Yeah, I did want to talk to the Baron quickly,
Please,
but I don't
go for
know
it. No,
if it's too late.
No, that's fine. I was just more because I thought it was coming to an end, but no, I forgot you had something to say. Please do.
Actually, Navarro come up and goes, would you escort me to the big top? And maybe we could have a little chat on the way.
Well, my goodness, everybody's looking for a moment of my time, it seems, tonight. Please do. Accompany me. I'm on my way down now to start the show, but I always have a moment to spare for you.
Excellent. You said that somebody else wanted to speak with you? Would you share?
I certainly shall not. I am a gentleman.
Oh, of course. This piqued my interest. I just wanted to talk to you for a moment about something you said whilst we were in the Fey realm.
Oh, yes.
Would you mind?
Not in the slightest. What on earth did I say?
Well, it was more something that you tried to do. I noticed a few times that you were trying to force somebody to do something that they didn't want to do. Well, you asking very nicely, though.
Certainly asking nicely does get one a long way in life. I have, however, found in my private studies and explorations that there's a little leverage to be found in arcane study.
I completely agree. My specificities, as you know, are time. Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, I was simply going to say that I'm aware that there are those who find such magical manipulations to be, shall we say, unpleasant, unseemly. I assure you I never use such leverage for untoward or immoral matters.
But if you did, would somebody be able to make a deal with you, Varro?
Now, what kind of deal would you be approaching me with?
A favor for a favor. If it is we need you at some point. Mhm.
Oh, now this is delightful. Please tell me everything.
It's just future favor at the moment. I don't know if it is needed.
I am, as ever, at your disposal, now or in the future. However you may find me, I always will have time to spare for you. Well, that I cannot guarantee for absolute certainty, but certainly I will do my absolute best.
Excellent. So if I was to send a message at some point and requesting your help with something, you would potentially...
This is just Rose locking you in for coming back again.
A little bit. I thought a recurring guest NPC is always good, but also
the
at
Riz
the
is
same
working
point,
her magic.
Wizard.
Well, it's working a magic on the Riz Master General. Like, there you go.
do we have an agreement? And she'll kind of hold her hand out to shake.
Oh, he takes it with both hands, shakes it firmly, and says, "You most certainly do. But in the meantime, I'm afraid I have a show to perform." And he pushes through a canvas without waiting for any more say on the matter.
Oh, it's very cinematic because I can imagine that the camera just pans to Naya and she just kind of smirks
And
walks
then
in.
the camera,
Another
and then the
entrance.
camera hard pans, then pushing through, and you can see where there are still people flooding in from multiple entrances that have been set up. Where people were very anxious to get to this show, and they thought they were getting it tomorrow. The fact that there is this sudden performance being put on today, people are rushing. Like, you'll see some people coming out of the streets throwing jackets on, with beaming grins and magical wonder.
As
As a
we're
shotgun
getting our-
show has been put on.
As we're getting our seats, Polar would like to get popcorn.
Isn't it
Is it
free
often?
popcorn?
Well, no,
I got some good.
you had some sent to
I
the
have.
ship.
I was on the ship.
Mm.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Polar
There'll
gets
be
2
popcorn
boxes
later.
of popcorn.
If you want more popcorn, there is always popcorn available. There's a gentleman who you haven't seen in the act before, in rather garish and untasteful white leathers, with sort of spiky blue hair, who's just like handing out tiny like taster bags of popcorn to people as they rush through.
Cool. I grabbed 2.
Yep, not a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
no,
and what I'll
as we're
say,
getting-
Joel,
as-
for the sake of the show, for those that are in the chat that probably didn't see the first episode, which first question is why the fuck not? Second question is on YouTube. Well, the second point is on YouTube, and then the third point is they might want to know maybe like what some more visuals of the characters, because obviously these guys have seen Galoot, they've seen Claude, they've seen Priscilla. We'll give them a bit of a refresh.
I will give them a thorough introduction as we
yes.
go then, because I have the performance.
Oh yeah, no. That's
written
what I mean.
down.
As each one comes out, give a bit more than you probably just to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just pad out what I've given to
Yeah.
you
Just
already
give
in
the theatre of the
Google
mind
Doc.
a bit more juices to work with.
Exactly, yes. So,
Without further ado, I will let you do your magic.
I thank you so very much. As everybody gathers in the much repaired but slightly more spacious than previously big top,
Hell yeah,
Um,
brothers.
single spotlight in the middle, centered on Baron Kennedy, in his very cliched top hat and some waistcoat mix. And he announces to the assembled audience, "All gathered and adored. With open arms I welcome you, and with delight I entertain you. May I introduce myself? Baron Kennedy Alfortescue. For legal reasons, Baron is part of the nom de plume and not a claim to lordship.
I
and
miss
this-
that so much.
Is my shriek
Applause.
Tatron. That's a traveling circus to you and I, in which I have assembled the finest performers to ever enter the ring." And he bows out and away. As he does so, as the lights come up, the sand and the grit in the middle starts to rumble and shift. As it does so, the mast and prow and like front half of an entire ship rise up out of the ground. You can see, those of you with crazy high pass perception, because I know there's a few of you, you can see Gleeta off to one side, bead of sweat running down the side of her head as she's bringing this thing up out of the ground. And as she does so, Galoot and Claude are rushing up onto the deck of this thing, prattling around, making a grand show of like being the crew. They're sort of dressed as the perfect combination of both clown and pirate. Galoot is wearing 2 eye patches. Claude is like balancing his knees on 2 peg legs as he like totters round. All the while, a third unfamiliar clown is stood in the middle in a big captain's hat, roaring and bellowing. It is an ogre Captain Dim, who is roaring and chasing them around with a cat o' nine tails, throwing imaginary buckets of water over the side, and that they're like fatting around trying to repair the ship that is obviously basically sunk already. It's some fantastic slapstick. It's the kind of stuff that I, Joel, can't compose myself. Just watch an episode of The Three Stooges and fill in the gaps yourself. But it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
something
fantastic.
like Bottom and stuff like that. It makes me think of.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm trying to think what else does fantastic slapstick. And nothing else is springing to
Yeah,
mind.
like the
Stooges
type
are
of thing you're on
so
about
good
is
at
good
it.
old British TV shows from about the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good slapstick is harder to get right than people give it credit for.
Yeah.
It's not just man gets hit with a stick.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Anyway, partway through the repair efforts by the failing clowns, Captain Dim stomps twice on the deck, and the card shark, whose name I should say as well, off screen you can hear the Baron like loudly announcing everybody's name as they appear on stage. The card shark's name is Langue d'Argent. And he's being dragged on stage by Canifer the Fire Spitter and a new assistant, Liberty, who is a stunning redhead in also white leathers with a slight naval theme. He is dragged to the mast, tied up, where the gentleman handing out popcorn with the blue spiky hair before starts throwing knives directly at him. And they whiz past with just absolute precision, hitting the forecastle behind him before the last one goes straight for him. The audience, and it hits him right in the mouth, and he catches the last knife between his teeth with a bell-like ring. Everybody bursts into applause. Who's got a passive perception 15 or higher?
I don't think any. I think Vlad, he's not here.
I'll
14.
say this much then, as at least one player does, even if he's not here. Lung, as he is taken away after his performance, is very clearly cradling his shoulder where one of those knives did not quite miss.
Oh.
Oopsie.
The light narrows back to a spotlight, and the Baron says softly, "Ladies and gentlemen, Pill and Priscilla." The last clown, Pill, has been tied to the foremast the whole time as a figurehead. And he has to have been underground like that.
Oh no.
He has to have been under the sand, tied to the front of the ship. And he starts singing a beautiful song in Halfling. Does anybody here speak Halfling?
I believe so, no.
No, in that case, it just comes out as regular old opera to the rest of you. It's stunning. And Priscilla is dressed in like a full mermaid's outfit on a nearby plasterboard rock, who's like taking the chorus from him. And she's like gesturing and beckoning to him as Pill just weeps sadly that he cannot join the siren on the rocks. It's a beautiful song. It's very much a shame that nobody speaks Halfling because you'd be
well,
in
that
tears
page
right
is
now.
useless. Shrip.
I know. But hey, not to worry, because at that point, everybody bursts into a round of applause. That took a solid 20 minutes, and now the lights go up as people start bringing around popcorn, and the Baron sticks his nose over the front of the seats where you guys are sat and said, "Do you like the ship?"
Yes, yeah.
Is it
Oh
too
yeah.
much?
No, yeah, I think a bit of set dressing, and he's like shoveling popcorn into his face from offered by Polar. So the popcorn's good as well. Like,
You need
shit's
more.
good,
I
popcorn's
can
good.
always arrange to have more for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have even better news. Timbershrike is up next, and you'll be glad to hear that he is perfectly fine. He is show ready.
Ooh.
Ooh. Does he eat something? Or someone?
It's
Oh yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the guy with the blue spiky hair does also have blue skin. I failed to mention that. Sorry, I'm rereading through my notes as I go. But I sincerely don't know what had gotten into him, but I know what's gotten into him now, and I know full well that he is, at the very least, ready for the day.
Yeah, is he going to eat someone? Or something?
Is that
Well,
your entertainment threshold?
in a
Does someone
sense.
die?
Between you and I, no, that would be terrible. There are children here.
You'd get through a lot of staff as well.
Well, it doesn't. No, yeah, true.
Be able to get through a clown or
Something then. Does he eat something?
Nia just rolls her eyes.
Popcorn, Polar says with a mouthful
Hard.
of popcorn.
You'll see all in just a few
Mhm.
moments. In the
man.
meantime, if you need any more popcorn, just
Yeah, keep it going.
summon for it.
Mm.
Young, oh god, what's his name? He's only just joined us recently. The albatross, the knife thrower. He's on popcorn duty until the grand finale. So he'll be around.
Where is he?
He is currently working his way around the crowd with a knife.
That's the blue boy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
In the still in his white leathers. They have a vague sort of naval vibe going to them.
It doesn't look familiar, does he?
To who?
To me, to Josiah. We used to know Blue Guy.
Not all blue people
Oh,
look the same.
Is he a...
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh, what have I
All
done?
fake people know each other. Everybody looks the same. They got
Fucking hell,
blue
Ben.
skin.
Not all blue people
Desire.
know each other.
This is Josiah. Like, it's just...
Oh dear.
It's
Okay.
stupid.
I mean, I almost feel like he should be allowed to at least make what should history?
I mean, that's on you because this is tied to
Yeah.
stuff outside of.
Okay, fuck it. You know what? Make a history check because I feel like he's asked for a roll. He's gonna get a roll.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he looks as much as a blue person can be. He does look like your former companion, but yeah, looks kind of like him.
Well, Josiah gets sad for a moment then,
Okay.
thinking about his horrible demise.
I mean, if you squint your eyes and turn slightly, you could pass for Wade if you wanted.
Do we need a Wade look-alike? No.
Please do not gazump me of my new knife thrower. He's I know he's new to the team, but he's showing a great deal of promise, and he'll be off popcorn boy duty before you know it.
I'll take that, G.
You do a shit job. You eat all the popcorn.
Yeah.
You pocket it, yeah.
It would also require you to leave the party.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody is looking for an early retirement, I'm certainly not going to say no to another traveling companion. Although I should note that to know me as a boss and as your ringmaster is quite different to knowing me as friend and comrade.
What's the pay?
Miserable. But
Actually, better than what I'm on now.
It is honest.
Second half is starting. Excuse me, and scoots off.
Imagine he's an horrible boss and just shouts at you.
Are you trying to convince me to stay?
Thought you were staying.
He'll pay me.
And the music picks up and breaks this conversation as
Oh
the
my
show
God.
does go on.
Okay, lights tighten back up on the half-sunken ship. Volstar and Timbershrike are out. Timbershrike, last time the owlbear was all glamoured up to have like great big antlers and much sort of finer decoration on the on the feathers and the fur. It's so hard to know where one ends and the other begins. Now he looks almost like a gigantic tropical fish. He's got like lionfish spines and sort of wonderful coloration. Volstar does a sort of great show of trying to catch him in a net, and he's got a trident to sort of intimidate and threaten him with. But obviously, it's all a big part of the grand show. Timbershrike maybe isn't entirely up to performing. Maybe we jumped the gun a little bit, but he's doing his act and he's doing a very, very good job, and the illusion makes it look even better. Gleeter and Dethin, the mage and the stunt dwarf, come out along with Shineholt the strongman. Between the three of them, they do a very, very odd stunt act. Looks like they are traipsing across a tropical island with a treasure chest between the dwarf and the strongman. And they're looking to bury it whilst sort of Gleeter is throwing up illusory trees around them, and a legally distinct version of Shiver My Timbers from Muppets Treasure Island. At the end of their sort of stunt act, Galoot and Clod burst out of the chest for Captain Dim to like jump on and chase them away. This great big screaming ogre in grease paint with a captain's hat on his head, just like chasing them around like idiots. The penultimate act is once again Baron Kennedy Al Fortescue. For legal reasons, Baron is part of the nom de plume and not claimed lordship, doing his singing act. It's pretty good. He's not a bad singer, and Priscilla sort of joins him and dances around him in and out of the spotlight, which once again leaves you sort of wondering, is there a romance between them? Is there not a romance between them? What the hell is going on? To what extent can you take the performance for real life chemistry? Before the grand finale swings in, different song than last time, and obviously it's a much bigger performance because you now have Canifer, who is spitting fire alongside the redhead Liberty, who is standing next to her spraying a cloud of ice in a very similar fashion. The halfling, Long d'Argent, he has a bandage around his arm, and he's very visibly avoiding the albatross, who is going around juggling knives. The blue-haired gent, this is, sort of going around with this set of knives, just juggling them whilst the card shark is just watching him deeply, deeply concerned. But it's a great big grand finale. At the end, Volstar has no issues whatsoever putting Timbershrike back in his cage, but you notice that he's also required to put Mr. Dim, the clown, back away in his cage as well, alongside the albatross, who's not putting his knives away until the cage door for the ogre is locked. And that's the grand finale, folks. People start filing out. You can have more popcorn if you wish. You can always have more popcorn.
I'm grabbing bags and going in pockets.
Oh dear.
I got.
The albatross doesn't actually say anything as you take more popcorn off him. He just sort of like smiles and nods.
You managed to get 6 small bags of popcorn.
Going in the infantry.
Yep. The big question is, though, would Polar grab sweet or salted?
Both. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Pop popcorn. It's all good.
And you'll notice, like, as people are filing out, Priscilla will be, like, along with a lot of the other acts, going and talking to some of the patrons, and you'll probably see gathering, like, tips and things like this. I was imagine from some of the more excitable and well-to-do citizens.
Albatross and Liberty are definitely doing the same thing, kind of arm in arm. So, you know, if you're left with questions about Big Kev and Priscilla, there's no question about Albatross and Liberty. They are definitely a thing.
Pair. Some applause. Bravos. And
Yeah.
then I think
Oh, yeah.
Naya's going to start slinking back to the ship. She's very hurt, right?
Yeah,
I
it's-
say everyone's
Yeah.
covered in blood.
Yeah. But we will return in the morning.
well, seeing as you
If I
guys
find
are
Big
like
Kev and
preparing
find him.
yourselves to leave, Priscilla will actually
Mhm.
make a beeline over for you and speak with you, Nivara.
I'll take the tip jar then, and I'll start working
Yeah.
the crowd.
I do hope that the show was good for you all.
It was transcendent, I believe. Beautiful. The best one I've seen yet.
Well, we do aim to please, and I think some of the newer people we have gathered for the show have done wonders, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying for the after parties, or are you looking like you're all ready to crash?
What is going on in the after party? Is it a big party or a little party?
I mean, a few drinks, we get to hang out, we get to talk with some of the more involved patrons, and some of the friends get to stay around.
I will leave it up to the crew. Yeah.
I know you're not looking your best, not like the last time we saw you, but it is usually pretty good.
Okay. What do you guys all say? Would you like to stay?
Are we in on
Have a
this?
party? That is what I am asking. I mean, otherwise, I was going to suggest to take us back to the Call of Chaos to rest in peace, and also
you
take
come
back
over
our
and
new
asked us
person
yeah,
to
you come
party.
I mean, I'll freeze the beer.
I mean, it's as free as you can get it yourself.
Ooh.
Right, we can bring someone over from our ship. I won't mind a party.
Let us
I'm
party then.
I'm happy to be alive. Might as well enjoy it.
Definitely.
Come with me, Nivara.
Now I'll find a seat somewhere. Me?
Yes, I think I've got something that might help you at least relieve some of the pain at least for the moment, so you can enjoy yourself.
Oh, that would be.
And if anyone else is
Very kind.
particularly pained, I've got things, as I said, that will at least take the edge off for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no.
Giant, like,
What's-
teeth marks in his neck.
Yeah. I'm on
Yeah.
So she will
magically out.
lead some of the heavier wounded, and essentially what she has is she has like a small snuff box, and it's got like some medicine in, and as she explains, it's essentially painkillers.
Oh, cool.
It's an RP reason not to go to bed right now.
Yeah. It's basically like
Yeah.
some of the crew when they have accidents. It helps them get through the rest of the show, and then we can treat them correctly afterwards. They are pretty effective, if not immediately working. They'll take a few moments. And she will basically hand out pills to anyone that needs them.
I
Excellent.
think
Yeah,
my
I'll
charge would
partake.
definitely be front and center in that queue at the moment.
Yeah. So any crew members that sustain injury, she has like when I say it's a snuff box, it's not it's slightly bigger than what you'd think of a normal snuff box. It's more like a small jewelry box type size, but it's metal lined, and you can see there's like small dividers with like multiple different sets of pills, and she grabs them from the top left side for anyone who needs pain medication. And you'll notice there are 5 other sections filled with different colour, shape, sizes.
Mm.
Just make sure you take it
Take
with some water. Don't take it with the beer. Once you've taken it, you can drink whatever you please, but just make sure you use water to wash it down.
Oh,
Excellent. Is there anywhere where I can freshen up a little bit? Like I say, I'm a little bloody. I did speak to the baron earlier.
I mean, in the back of the big top, I've got my space where I freshen myself up for the show. You're more than welcome to use it.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, that would be excellent.
And
Exactly.
off camera, she will lead you and just point out where
Thank you.
her space is, which you can see. It's got like wash basins, it's got makeup, it's got soaps. It's a lot more aristocratically set out than everybody else's. There is a lot fanciful like parafilms. There are soaps. There are incenses. There are scents. There is obviously the wash basins. There are spare clothes as well. Which you will notice there is a set of clothes that were probably set out on Ken's orders to give to you.
Kev.
Kev.
Yeah, why not? I'll have a little bit of a look through. Cool. Just
They're a bit more
so I guess-
fanciful than what you're probably used to wearing, but they are not performers' clothes. You're not going to come out looking like a clown. But they are a little more garish than probably what you're used to wearing.
Sorry, was that for everyone?
You all get painkillers, but she gets special treatment.
He's going to pocket the clothes. Right, and then discount.
Too late, I've already
Don't
put them
forget,
on.
though, Big Kev was the only one that offered... Nivara was the only one that got offered clothes. Because she specifically mentioned about how the shirt was bloody and shredded.
Yeah. And Naya is very specific about the way she looks as well. She has mentioned numerous times. She wore a big white dress when you first met her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. She fancy.
And
yeah,
feel free,
I'll
Rose,
change.
to think of a flavourful set of outfit that you want to come out in. Like, obviously, I'm not going to dictate it. You pick something you like the sound of. For everyone that did take the pills, after about 5 or 10 minutes, you'll kind of feel the pain starting to subside incredibly quickly. You'll start to feel a mild sense of euphoria as well coming with it.
Ooh.
Does Darude Sandstorm stop playing in my head?
If
Yeah,
you would
we like raining.
if you would like it to, sure.
Do the people who need it
You get a slightly
euphoria?
hazed sense of euphoria along with a heavy dose of painkiller, and you start to feel
It's
really
not a
good.
heal. It's a
It's not a heal.
a
It's flavour.
drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are still as close to death as you are. You just don't feel it.
After
Ooh, party time.
after the circus performance, would that not count as a short rest?
Yes, it would. So
I don't need it. but
anyone who
people-
would like to use hit dice, you may. You would
Yeah,
also, obviously,
I'll
we'll do it after the session, but you guys did level up as per the agreements of completing your encounter with Zasmora.
I'll do a song of rest as well, so you get this.
I don't think
You
you would have been
wouldn't be
playing
able
songs
to.
in the
This would
middle
have
of
been
the.
during the
Yeah,
circus.
the rest was
I
during
would
the
ask
performance.
you
Unless
not
you're,
to.
I was gonna say, unless you're gonna sit in the crowd and fucking start. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be.
Oh
No,
my god, if you think being on your phone during a performance is obnoxious, my god.
I will get a third level spell slot back.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
what I'm
fucking
gonna do.
heckler in the
That's
crowd.
fine.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
just chill.
Sorry, Rose. Wizards with short rests. What do I get?
You can have arcane recovery, which means that you basically chill out for a bit and some of your energy returns. So you can get a spell slot equal to half your level, rounded down.
Wizard level.
I think so. So. For example, it's arcane recovery. Just Google arcane recovery. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's alright. I can't remember the exact wording of it.
But everyone, obviously, all of the crew and the performers, and a small gaggle of the townsfolk, some of the more heavier tippers, are all essentially resting. There is some like calm music being played and stuff. It's a big party, and everyone's like using the space of the big top. So if anyone has anything they would like to do during this time, i.e. talk to people, do things, you may.
That's what you've done.
I'm gonna get drunk. If I'm slightly high, I think that's what Naya will do.
Yeah.
The
gonna
weight
say-
has been lifted.
I was going to say, without being so crude in the description, yeah, it's essentially what it is. It's a painkiller mixed with some
Yeah.
sort of drug that's giving you a high.
Sweet Mary Jane.
I nudge Josiah. It's like, if you think popcorn's good, strawberries. We need strawberries.
What?
If you think popcorn's good, we need to find strawberries.
What? Funny enough,
It's a thing.
actually, someone in the party has a strawberry. A blue one.
Ah.
Probably rotten by now.
Hey, it's not me who has that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
You looted a blue strawberry off one of the red caps, I believe. Or is the
Yes,
pixie?
I did.
Oh, right.
Oh, it was the pixie. It was fucking tin.
Yeah. for the first time, being completely devoid of pain and stress, Niall have a good time. There we go.
Hey.
A little bit carefree.
She's on a table dancing. Jeez.
I don't think she's that level of bad, but
Not yet.
she's not like sitting in a corner reading spell book. She's talking and a little bit more exuberant, shall we say, than the usual reserved, polite manner that she conducts herself. There we go.
I mean, strawberries are good. I mean, why are you thinking about strawberries?
Just. I like strawberries.
Alright.
Oh, baby.
Strawberries.
Did you just make a mental?
Hmm?
What?
What?
What? Never mind.
What's going on?
I don't know, Matt. Is Matt okay?
I don't know.
I think Matt's trying to do RP with you.
Okay. Well, you can tell that Josiah's a little bit withdrawn, and he's a little bit like, yeah, and he's quite awkward at the minute. Because someone's given him some advice, and it's rolling around in his head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Wow. Big Kev's here. Hello.
Oh yeah, from everybody assembled as the Baron walks into the room.
Yeah, well, I asked him a question, to be honest, and I don't know, like, we've been, I don't know, have we seen each other? You sort of gave me an odd answer last time we talked about it.
I'd like to.
Okay. Do you think it's awkward that you're part of my crew and I'm the captain and we've seen each other? Like, is that unfair on the others?
Oh. Why would it be unfair?
I don't know. People might think I might give you preferential treatment.
Oh, okay. I mean, as long as you don't give me preferential. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, now we clarify with some kind of officiality. I mean, you do need to become friends with Naivara again. That needs to happen.
Are we not?
No.
What? What do you mean? What? Wait, what? Why not?
I think she did seem less pro you once you pulled a sword on her.
Right. I mean, I panicked. I drew the blade. But as soon as she said like 2 words and the situation was diffused.
What's Naivara doing at this point in time? I assume she's just like dancing around or something.
Yeah, I think she's probably. I imagine there's like a little dance hall that's kind of set up, and there's a couple of people dancing or whatever, and she's just dancing.
Just had an image of her riding around on Cravain. Like as a mountain.
Cavain is a little
fox! Jesus
I
Christ!
don't know, but I don't know where
The
I'm
foxes.
For the record,
fox.
Lang will absolutely dance with you because he's also hit the painkillers pretty hard, so he is game
The Baron.
for
Yeah.
No, this is Lang, the card shark. He's
Oh yeah.
Because he got
I'll
hit
dance
in
with
the-
dance.
he
No,
got
the
stabbed
Baron
in the arm.
currently
Yeah, he had
doing
a-
the round.
he had a-
He's socializing.
Yeah, he had a graze. He got out lucky.
Oh, brilliant.
Where were we? I've lost track of.
You're looking for Naivara, I believe now.
Oh,
You're
dancing
looking
with
to see where she was.
dancing with the halfling
Yeah.
in the. Maybe it's probably best if we speak to her tomorrow and sort out that. And
I didn't realise that. What have I done?
again, pulling a sword on someone people take offence to, and you also are. How do I say this? What was your job before?
Scout.
Well, spy.
Sure.
And how did you spy?
Quite. It's like live in a place for a bit and
by living in a place for a couple of months and taking in everything. And how long have you been living on the ship for?
I don't know. A couple of weeks.
3 or 4 months.
See.
Does the penny drop? Has the copper dropped yet?
Yeah. You're accusing me of being mean.
He doesn't know how to respond to that statement.
Yeah, neither do
You are you. I mean, speaking to you, I understand that you've somehow got yourself stuck with the Baroness and you've just sort of...
You're afraid I'm spying.
I don't think you are. But it doesn't look good.
Well, I'm not spying. I mean, I have to report back to the Baroness.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, if just information. She wants to know about Prescott. She wanted information on Prescott.
Mm.
She wanted a little bit of information on you lot.
About us lot, just what we're doing.
Yeah, just the basics. There is one thing she really wants.
Mm.
You got the ship.
She wants the ship.
When she asked me, I already knew the answer. I tell her, and I don't want. I don't. Out of respect, I would answer that question. However, that power, her with that power, or anyone with that power, would be bad. I am still waiting for the ship to bite us in the arse.
Mm.
The whole monkey's paw scenario.
Just to clarify, because your mic's chopping a bit, and
Sorry.
I missed. No, it's not your fault. Are you saying she's after the genie or after the boat?
I didn't want to say the G word out loud.
That was Ben. Sorry, Ben's asking.
Oh,
Is she intimating towards the genie or the boat? I couldn't, because it kept chopping.
Yeah, sorry. The genie. She wants to know
Right. Okay.
how you got the ship.
Ah. Okay. Yes, I
And
see.
I don't want to. Well, I could use it as a.
I think we need to speak to Navarre in the morning, and I think we need a clear, concise communication between all parties, maybe even the crew, if we're saying we're dating, and the crew know everyone knows, and it's openly communicated.
I am not. Just know that I am not spying.
I know.
I am here. I'm reporting back. Well, I haven't even reported back. I don't have a way to message. I haven't sent any. Just know that I have not sent any information since we left the
We can explain that. We can explain you being indebted, your servitude, and we can work with Navarre and the rest of the crew to come up with a plan to get her out of it in the morning. So, but I suggest we have a dance, we have a drink, and we celebrate the night of being alive.
Yeah.
Hi, Barnet.
Barnet. I want to dance with Barnet.
And
Go
it's,
for it.
and it's, you can see, obviously, as you guys go to dance with Barnet, I'll let you guys do that in a minute, and you'll see, like, a lot of the crew are in like, i.e. the circus crew, are in different states of having a good time, and they're just dancing and having fun. You'll see the halfling that's dancing with Naivara, and, like, you know what I mean? They're both vibing, they're chilling. You can see, like, just behind, you can see a number of members of the different crew. Like, they just kind of sat, they're, like, clapping along as, like, in tune to the dance that they're doing and things. And you'll notice that Liberty is currently sat on the lap of Albatross, Liberty being the redhead, Albatross being the blue-skinned, blue-haired, both in the white suits. And they're just like she's kind of like nuzzling into him a little bit, and they're just like enjoying the night and just enjoying each other's like moments and presence together. And you see, even at one point, Volstar is currently feeding Timberstrike through the bars and feeding him like different bits of meat and like give him a little pets and stuff.
I'll say as well.
Yeah, we clocked it.
You'll notice
Wade and
every time.
fucking.
I was going to say, Naivari, you'll notice every time that Lang takes a drink, he takes something out of his mouth before he takes a swig.
Everything okay?
And he puts his hand to his mouth. He says, "Absolutely, absolutely. Come, another dance, another drink. Come on, let's go."
Okay.
Alright, fuck it.
Too drunk to insight, clearly.
Yeah, no, genuinely, if you guys wanted to get Naya on side, you should have had a chat with her tonight. She is fully like, woo!
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
care.
she's good tonight.
She's good. Alright. Wee. And we'll continue dancing with Lang.
Yes. I will just say, obviously this will continue into the night and I'll allow people to do any role playing they want. If there is anything anyone would like to do and say with or to the Baron, I would suggest doing it now because the Baron's puppeteer might be having to disappear soon. That means Joel's got to go soon, so if anyone wants to talk to him, do it now. Or hold your pizzas.
I was going to say, I will take that silence as a no if everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Just remember, at some point, might be calling you in.
I'm here for it. Like, the only reason why I'm having to leave now is because I'm teaching early in the morning and I'm in dire need of a shower.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, what it is then, if no one wishes to talk to the dear Baron, I'll let you go, Joel, whenever you like, if you wish.
My absolute pleasure, folks. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Lovely, brilliant.
See you
Thank
later,
you.
Mom.
Have a good evening, everybody.
But
You too.
we will continue from this moment. Obviously, inter-party communications is still more than welcome, as the party and the atmosphere still carries on. Thank you. Good
yeah, I
night.
imagine. When it gets a little bit too late, Naya will stumble back through the streets, just very, very happy, drag along anybody who wants to, at least go and crash a little bit now at this point.
If
I imagine
she's
it's like wee
wobbly-
hours in the morning.
If
No,
she's
not wobbly, just
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it. Well,
You know what I mean.
Don't think he would leave her on
Dawdling.
her own. Yeah, if
I was
she's
gonna
trying to
say-
wander off her own.
Everyone, like circus crew and party, is considerably tanked up. Not like to like paralytic, but I think probably the only person that isn't is Priscilla. I think she's probably the only
normally.
person that doesn't. Well, yeah, okay.
used to it.
Well,
I can't get-
no, she. You notice she doesn't really partake too much in the drinking. She probably has like one or two. That's it.
I imagine Navarro will go up to Dax and be like, come on, take me to the ship. And we'll, seeing that Josiah and Polar are dancing together, just don't want to get involved in that, and so we'll grab Dax and get him to take her back to the ship. So you guys can continue on and have fun. Not like that.
Oh my.
Well, I think Paula was dancing with Barnet. Like, that was what.
Yeah.
At first, but depending on how long the night went on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this is over like a couple hours maybe.
Yeah, Pola and Josiah would have done.
And Naya, she's going back. Oh, sorry. Go on, Ben.
Also, Josiah would just start asking. Might go over to Priscilla and start asking certain questions as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Yeah, he would sort of saddle over once he like had a dance with
Because
Paula.
essentially, Priscilla is like the DM NPC, whereas Baron Kennedy is the guest NPC. That's how he was able to like work off each other. So yeah, you can talk to
Yeah.
Priscilla as much as you like.
Yeah, well, he's just intrigued to see if she has a different perspective on things.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, so you didn't get the answer from Dad, so you're gonna go to Mom instead.
I hope not.
That's
so
funny.
DC.
That's fucking funny. I like it. Go on.
He'll sort of saddle over and say, "If you got a moment, Priscilla, have you got a drink?"
I mean, we have plenty of time in the night. What troubles you?
I was asking the Baron for some advice, but it made me a bit curious. Like, are you two a thing, an item?
Honey. And she'll kind of put her hand on, like, your hand. We're all adults. We have fun, but no. Me and the
Okay.
me and the Baron are not a thing like that. but it's interesting from time to time.
Oh, I see. I see.
I mean, there are other people around that are just as fun. I mean, if you're looking for some suggestions.
No, well, at the minute, I'm trying to court someone in particular at the moment.
Oh. Right.
I know it's boring. It's the first time I've really done it. But I kind of wanted to try.
Let me guess. Is it the wizard, by any chance?
No.
No.
No, he'll sort of nod over to Polar.
Huh.
Wait, I'm a wizard.
You're not a wizard, though.
Oh no!
Oh, yes, you know, it's not
Polar takes
fair.
1d6 psychic damage. She wasn't ready.
And
Oh
repeat.
no!
Jesus.
Polar. You mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken her as your type.
What does Polar look like? Because like the icon is like black-haired goth woman in a hood, which.
I mean, Matt, if you want to expungate on the visuals.
Yeah, so half elf, long black hair pulled back into a ponytail. Got a bit more feminine when she came Polar. That's all I've got. Sorry.
So like, the icon you got for her is like hooded goth woman. So I was like, well, that is Desir's
right,
type. Like, so I was saying if it's true to that,
Yeah.
then.
Hooded goth woman. Yeah.
Well, why? What do you think the type is? I'm
Well, you
maybe curious now.
Well, you tend to seem to fawn yourself to the people that either dominate you mentally or physically, if you don't mind me being so forward.
Where's Muttley come from?
Sorry. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that is true. I do like power. I do find power sexy. I can't deny it.
I mean, I'm not gonna judge you in any negative way. I think it's beautiful regardless, but just surprising based off your outward preferences, or at least perceptive preferences. So how are things going
she's
with her?
she's interesting. She's got secrets. That's part of my
The lady
thing.
must always have her secrets. Now, that's kind of our nature. If you would learn everything from us, then I'm afraid we might have to kill you.
Hey, that's sexy.
My point.
Yeah. So.
It wasn't intended as a slight on Polar, okay? My bad.
no, she is. It was, yeah.
It's an in joke between the
Look,
three
just
of us.
because
It's
because
okay.
she's vanilla ice cream, okay? It's okay.
She is so vanilla.
So,
Oh my word!
it's
Sorry,
great,
I'm almost crying.
it's going. It's not going the best. The Baron was suggesting we break it off, and I didn't take his advice, to be honest.
really?
Yeah, because of
That is
me being the
interesting.
captain and him. And I think he's better because crew members of it's not crew members. Circus members have walked because they've had been jaded in relationships. I assume that's why he gave me the advice he did. But that's what he said because I'm the captain and she's one of my crew, and I don't know. I think you'll like if you talk about these things and openly communicate, you can get through it rather than having to dismiss things.
Well, that usually is one of the good points to start with. As long as you both know where you each other stand, then I don't see no problem with it. Assuming she wants you just as much.
I think so. She doesn't know what she wants with a lot of things at the minute, which worries me. But
I mean, she'll learn. Phase we all have to go through in our lives.
I think she's just been running for a long time. I was. And then I got everything I wanted in about a week, and it fucked my head. And I had to figure it out after.
She'll kind of reach into her pocket and have like a small
drugs.
It's a small pouch of powder, and what she does is she gets like a large pinch of it and kind of rubs it between her fingers, and it starts to turn like tacky almost, like as it's like binding together, like, and it goes into like a gum arabic. And she'll kind of like lift your neck.
Is this where like the entire part of my neck's missing?
Everybody on the ship.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
And then
Sorry,
she'll kind of
carry
just
on.
like, she'll kind of wipe it like on your neck, like where you'd put like aftershave and stuff.
Mm.
I believe that might give you a helping hand if you need. Sometimes it's best to just be open and upfront with things and see how they react. I'm sure your instincts will tell you if you're on the right track or not.
Well, that's what I've decided. I'm using my instincts to communicate. What have you just rubbed on my neck? I feel a bit ambiguous about the use of this.
Aftershave.
Next wrong.
Is it like?
It'll pique people's interests. It takes you still need to do all the legwork.
Oh no, I've already wooed her. I think I don't need wooing supplements. I won't
Trust me,
say no, but
never hurts to have a little extra.
there you are. It is stinging in the giant wound I have, but
Oh.
She'll kind of like get the other hand that doesn't have it on and kind of like lick her thumb and kind of just like wipe it a little bit. It stings at first, but she gets it out.
it's
Don't
like
be such a baby about things. It's just a little cut.
it's like a giant.
Oh, I know.
Well,
I know,
yeah.
I know. But it's what she says.
Yeah. Just before I go, I'm curious. What's when you have fun with the Baron? I can't imagine him. What's he like?
If you really want to know, I think next time you might need to speak to him yourself.
But you go back to him, so you must have some tricks up his sleeve.
A man never works in a circus without knowing a few tricks. Sleight of hand and such.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And she'll kind of give you like a look. Now,
Okay.
have I answered your question in any form or way?
That is. Well, no, I think that's answered my question. He's got a knows how to use his tongue. I get it. There we go.
Good. Just state your intentions to Pola, and you'll get an idea if you're going to be heading down a track that's fruitful or not. If not, there are plenty of other fruit trees to look at.
Is that an offer?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. But it seems to be you holding yourself for a little certain someone, so I think you best try your luck there first.
Oh, thank you. I'll sort of go back. He'll get 2 more drinks and go back to Paul and like offer her a drink.
Yeah?
And and just sort of drink and dance. He won't. It's kind of going to be a next session or in the morning kind of thing.
During the walk home, does Dax and Nivara chat at all?
Yeah, I think Naya's like, you know that card you pulled, and it must have been for you. I want to know what the card would have been, so it's like been bugging me. bugging.
You're drunk.
You know? What?
Adrian.
You're
What did you
you're
say?
Is he okay?
Repeat!
you're
Is
drunk.
Dax drunk? Oh, I'm drunk.
No. Yeah.
A little.
At this point,
Drunk as well.
yeah.
Oh, is he
At this
drunk as
point,
well?
Dax is just it's going bad.
Okay. She just watches. I'm guessing she just watches Dax like go downstairs and crashes and just kind of stands up on the top deck a little bit, looking out over the sea, and just kind of goes, He's so fucking weird.
Was Dax drunk, or was that just Dax? I can't.
No, he's battered and bruised.
Battered and bruised. Yeah, I get
Okay.
that.
Can he get?
I'm guessing Niall will wait up for everybody to make sure that they all get back safely.
Well,
even though
obviously,
she's a little drunk.
Josiah and Polo probably would eventually come back. Vlad probably would have dipped a long time ago, probably had a couple drinks, said hi to a couple of people and left. Barnet, do you... Obviously, you had a bit of a dance, a bit of a moment with dear Polo, but do you do anything else during your time?
Had a
Paula.
few drinks.
No, this is Barnet, not Pola. Pola's had her turn, fuck you.
Yeah, there were a few drinks.
Okay. Anything else, or just... You want to leave it there?
I think Josiah and Paula would have like kept him like around, making sure he was all right, and
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
When
three
they
probably
walk
walk
back.
home together.
Can I point out I'm got my tuxedo on again now? Still not naked.
Yeah, there we
that's
go.
absolutely...
yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume you would have put it on for the show.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I know he took it off for the show. No.
Ah.
That was a secret act.
But if everybody is content with their fair doings and role playings, you will all eventually make your way back to Wade's Rest in good spirits and health and minor abuse of alcohols and maybe drugs.
A little bit of confusion.
Yes, a little bit. Just we'll see. I would imagine you will. Do you stay on Wade's Rest, or do you do what I think I heard right, and you go back to the?
I
Pool
want
of
to go to
Chaos?
call. Yeah, so
Right,
we can
so
at
you
least.
wait
I
for
want to take Metal Bender with us as well. I'm gonna
Yes,
deposit him off.
Francesco.
Yeah, Francesco.
Well, it's better
and-
bets anyway.
Yeah, exactly. There's beds and stuff like that, so I'll port everybody out
Wow.
over using the cube.
The cube.
Okay.
That's it. I'll wait till everybody's back, then gather them, pop back.
Yeah.
That
So you
makes sense.
basically you have the privacy of your own rooms and stuff, which is nice. So any night
Ooh.
activities can be concluded as you so see fit.
Exactly. Ding ding.
A rest
Not
will
me.
come over you all, and if you haven't done so already, now you may apply your level up and roll hit
Yeah.
points for your level up,
Ooh.
as you will have a
sleep.
sound rest.
Level
I
7.
sleep. I actually sleep.
I was going to say, those that partook in the medication will probably have a better sleep than those that didn't, but I'm assuming everybody did.
Oh,
It could have been worse, but I would have given you a reroll at worse.
yeah, that's still what annoys me about.
Yeah.
Are we finished with the session now, or are we still going? Are we
You
going to
know
get
what?
the morning stuff out of the way?
No, I think we'll leave it there. I think probably leaving it there is bang on in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
as people are rolling their
Yeah,
hit
right.
point dice, for those watching on YouTube, this session is going to be ending soon, and I do appreciate you watching. Thank you. For those watching on Twitch,